I've done it before.
Negro, please.
Oh, we're recording and we're live. And you said that right in the first 2 minutes. You're going to hell.
Nothing wrong with that.
There's not, because you didn't say the hard
Yeah.
R. So you're all right. Right?
Right.
Eric?
What?
What? He purposely is like, I didn't hear
know.
nothing.
I didn't hear nothing.
All right, I'm sharing this around to all of our social medias. What?
I played one of these at the bar here.
Wonder what?
One of these game systems.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Did you say, hey, yours isn't hacked, it sucks?
I was thinking that. I was like, oh.
Where's all your hacked games, bro?
It's cool. There's some great games on there, but it is a limited amount of games.
Well, it's only because it's the ones that matter are already on there. You know
Dude,
what I mean?
Sarah-
Nintendo did a great job at putting stuff on there.
So we played Mario Brothers, and Sarah totally kicks ass at the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She's like already almost to the end. I was like, holy shit.
The original Super Mario Bros?
Yeah. She's like, do. I'm like, not that good at that game.
No, the fact that he always slides when you take your hand off the controller always F's me up. I can never put him where I want.
Where do you want to put them?
In his pants.
Over at your mom's.
Whoa, bro.
Can you reset? Oh, look at that. He's got Just Dance 2014. What?
Oh, my God.
What? Don't hate.
Play one of the Star Wars games, loser.
No, those are good games. They should have come out with Spaceballs, the video game.
They probably did.
Spaceballs.
They didn't.
No, because nobody saw that movie.
I
They
think
were-
a lot of people did.
No.
They were not allowed to have any toys or nothing.
Who wasn't?
Spaceballs. They weren't allowed to have any merchandising. That's why they talked about merchandising in the movie.
Spaceballs?
Yeah.
You sure?
That was the deal with George Lucas.
I mean, it's not like, what's his name was big in merchandising anyway. What? Okay. Concussion brain. The guy who did all those movies, Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, Mel, what the
Honey, I Shrunk
Mel
the
Brooks?
Kids.
Mel Brooks, thank you. I had to give you Mel in order for you to pull Brooks.
I already knew it. I was wondering who you were talking about.
No, because you didn't know it. That's why you were wondering who I was talking about. The guy who did all them movies.
Mel Brooks. What's the matter?
See, I couldn't pull Brooks.
Well, what about
'cause I
Mel
bumped my
Brooks?
head.
What about Mel Brooks?
He wasn't much of a merchandiser. It's not like there's a lot of Blazing Saddle play sets. Young Frankenstein action figures.
Did you hear the
Yeah, there was.
what are the Goonies? Not the Goonies. What are the little
Gremlins.
No, Rob Zombie's recreating that movie right now.
Oh, the Munsters.
The Munsters. The Munsters, my friend.
Yeah.
Does that resonate with any of you gents?
Nah.
No.
I'll probably go see it, but who knows?
You're gonna see it in
Have you seen
theaters?
the Jurassic Park movie?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Have
I
you
seen Jurassic? I've seen all of them.
You wasted money to go see that?
No, it was awesome.
Did you see the new Thor, Love and Thunder?
No, not yet.
Yeah. Are you going to?
I don't know. I don't
don't
think it's
know?
going to be around much longer. The drop off was huge.
Well, we're all living up to the standards of Top Gun right now. You understand that, right?
Right.
And that I don't think that
Get the
can
old
happen.
reset
Period.
again? It bricked.
You bricked, bro.
He's fucking up your thing, man.
Mel Brooks, Dark Fire Black, and what's up, big dog? He said Mel Brooks in the chat.
Ha! See? She knew it.
He's got us down. He's got everybody down today.
Oh, no.
Oh my goodness, my goodness. How are you guys all doing today? It looks like the 8 team besides Ope Dog is back in studio today.
Right. Opie had to go out on a boat for a couple of days.
A boat. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat.
3-hour tour?
A 3-hour tour.
All right. The weather started getting rough.
He's out there with Marianne.
The tiny ship was tossed. If it wasn't
Wait,
for
what?
the courage of the
what kind
fearless
of
crew,
weird ass innuendo is that? The tiny ship
wasn't-
was getting lost.
for the courage of the fearless crew, the tiny ship would be lost.
But something about getting tossed.
That's the opening to Gilligan's Island, dumbass.
Oh.
No, that's Eddie Griffith,
Oh,
dumbass.
sorry. Hey, sorry, I wasn't born in the goddamn 60s. Jesus.
I wasn't born in the 30s, but I still know about
I've
Gone with
watched
the Wind.
Well, I've watched it too. We talked about that before.
Right. So get with it.
Xenium's in the chat today. Man, we got almost the full cast and crew for you. Should we go ahead and get this thing started, Pappa J?
Let's do it.
Here's Big Lip Radio from iHeartRadio.
All right.
It is indeed Big Up Radio from iHeartRadio.
That's right.
And we have quite the show for you today. But in order to continue on, with the show, we need to shill a little bit, Pappa J.
That's right.
How
So-
do we shill and why?
So what needs to happen is you guys need to get off of your lazy asses, and you need to subscribe to Lip Service.
What's lip service?
A Lip Service, thank you for asking, is where we hide all our good podcasts.
Is it one clue?
Not the shit you're listening to now. So,
Are you playing fucking video games or doing a podcast?
No, it was
Jesus.
Star Wars.
Either
So-
you're yawning, you're playing a video game, but I know you ain't ever doing a podcast.
I do more podcasts than anybody in the
Whoa.
world.
I think you're right up there with a lot of them, by the way.
You got your bifocals?
If we go back through the Big Up Radio history since 2009,
Oh, that must be for me.
I'm pretty sure we've done a crap ton of podcasts, at least 1,000,
Right.
at least.
At least.
And we don't do it daily.
Nope.
We used to at one point, but it were
there
different
are-
shows.
There are points during the various years where we did put out 4 or 5 podcasts a week.
You're right, and you can hear some of those on our service called Lip Service, subscription-based. And plus, Pappa J, you tell a story that I'll never forget where a cat literally scratched off your one testicle. That's why you have one ball.
That really sparked the imagination.
Yeah, it's a uniball in topic for sure.
One ball sparked your imagination?
That's right.
One ball! Well, Pappa J, you come up with a clue that we all have to guess, and you like to reenact this. It's about a movie this time?
Right. So I took a quote from a very famous movie and I turned it into an advertisement for Lip Service. You morons got to tell me what movie I stole this quote from.
Stop being a heel.
Oh, he's got his
He's got to stand. He's got to stand.
Hey, brother.
It's me, the Macho Man. Oh,
Let
yeah.
me tell you something.
You know, I'm
brother.
wondering if we hold it just like this,
You hold it for him?
and it says backwards and through the paper, can you tell what it is?
I could, but you guys aren't that smart.
You guys are. You could, but we're not smart.
Right.
That's why your font's goddamn 85 point
Right.
on Microsoft Word document.
It'll fit on a sheet of paper.
Look, everybody saw what you were about to say, so we don't even need you to read it. It is Thor.
No.
No.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. You know, one time we had a hill bomb for 12 hours. When it was all over, I walked up. We didn't find one of them. Not one stinking dink body. The smell. You know that gasoline smell? The whole hill smelled like Lip Service from BigLipRadio.com.
Pearl Harbor.
No.
Saving Ryan's Privates.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. That right there is all
Tropic
you need to
Thunder.
know. No. It's not a comedy.
All right,
Three Amigos?
let's hear the clue.
I love the
There he
smell of
goes.
napalm in the morning. You know, one time we had a hail bomb for 12 hours. When it was all over, I walked up. We
Terminator.
didn't find one of them.
No,
not one
this is
stinking
Forrest
big
Gump.
body.
Rambo.
Smell. You know that gasoline smell.
no.
The whole hill.
Full Metal Jacket.
Smells like victory.
Victory.
Black Hawk Down?
Smells like victory. Now you're getting closer at least.
What's that one where they...
I'm kind
A
of
little
stumped.
bit
What's the
over.
one with Denzel Washington where the 50 cal and they left her behind?
That one is not this one.
What was the name of that one?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, Papa J. You remember when you said a couple weeks ago, I ran out of clues to do?
Right, so now I got to do stupid movies none of us have ever seen.
Well, finally.
Welcome to it.
Finally, because it's more of a challenge now. I
Welcome
don't want
to
give
it.
me.
Oh, is this that, like 13 Kings or 13?
No.
The one with the guy.
No, that's that was one.
Kingsman? No.
We
No.
talked about the
kept talking about
Desert Storm, and they can all kiss my ass, and that's
Well,
where I
they-
learned.
yeah,
to
they
hate-
kept-
Apocalypse
They
Now.
kept talking about the Nissan convertible.
That's where I learned
the
to hate
Infiniti
George
convertible.
Clooney because he was talking shit about Desert Storm.
Darkfire Black instead of Apocalypse Now.
There he is. There he is.
What's that
got
movie?
it. He got it.
Is that a comedy?
That's
No, it's a war
It's a
movie, you
war
ass
movie.
munch.
We don't smell napalm in comedies unless it's Tropic Thunder. Unless there's a white guy doing blackface that doesn't get canceled, all right?
Or Hot Shots.
Is this the one that's got Larry the Cable Guy in it?
How did he not get canceled?
I don't know, man. He straight up did blackface, and nobody gave a
Nobody
shit.
cared.
And he acted like it, too.
I think he had 5 minutes to go before the time ran out.
I'm the dude who
blackface.
plays a dude who is the other dude.
Right.
Right? I mean, and he sounds like it. And he looks like it. After a while, you forget that he's Robert Downey Jr. playing a blackface.
Because he's amazingly talented.
How did that guy not get canceled? For real. When you think about it, he's full on.
I think he did it 5 minutes before they started canceling people for doing it.
All right, right?
I think
Before,
he just
Or
beat
maybe
the
people
deadline.
forgot that, you know,
before cancellation was a thing.
he didn't post it on Twitter.
Right.
No, it was posted worldwide.
Yeah, in the
And I
movie
think it made a
theater.
lot of money. It was a really good one. I mean, he only played in Iron Man, one of the top movies around. The Marvel
Right.
movies. Iron Man
Right.
is one of my favorite series of Marvel movies, by the way.
Right.
I even have a lot of his comics.
Maybe
up
they
there
were
on
worried
the
about
wall.
the Jericho.
Jericho?
Jericho.
What's a Jericho?
The bomb.
Oh, from Iron Man. Right. He tried to squeeze in a reference to show how cool he is.
Listen, we're not as old as you, Eric. All right?
I'm not as
Yeah.
old as that guy.
No, we're not as old as you.
We're
Eric.
not as old as you, Eric. But you know what it is? The time I should have started the damn show.
That's right.
Dude, this
One,
guy.
two, is this on?
Do not come. Do not come.
Yeah, buddy. You're listening to the Big Lip Radio Podcast with your host, Pappa J, Z Money, and friends.
Flash metal on the stereo, 16 hours a day. Yeah, driving a shit heap splitter. We got to get to LA, and all we got left is the 12-track tape.
Yeah, do not come. You hold that shit. Today is the 213th episode of Big Lip Radio. It is July 19th, 2022. I am your host, Big Pappa J.
Guess you think you got it made. Well, all we got left is the 12-track tape. Hey, LA, I'm back again. And I think I found a song that I can play.
And I drug along for the ride. The man with the golden touch.
Get the fuck out of here.
The magic hands. The man with the answer, the plan. The man, the myth, the legend. Z-Money.
Oh my gosh, Papa J. You almost make it seem like it's my show. I don't know how you do that every time, but you make me feel so awkward.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Please stop it, because you're the one that came up with Big Up Radio back in the day. In 2009, Papa J, remember. We were on the phone, and I was in class, and we listened to the same podcast. Without knowing, we listened to the same podcast called Big O and Dukes.
Right, you were at school. I was at Game Crazy, and I gave you a call.
And you said, hey, Z, buddy, what do you think about doing a podcast? I was so young and stupid. I was like, hey, what is a podcast, Papa J?
No, you remember your exact words?
What's up?
I said, Z-Money, what does it take to do a podcast?
Oh.
And you were like, oh, I was thinking about doing one too.
You have a way better memory than I do.
Yep, I
think
remember it.
It was only 2009?
Yeah.
It felt like
Only-
longer ago.
Only 2009?
I thought it was like 2001.
No, that would have been cool. We'd been the pioneers of podcasting for sure.
In 2009, there was only one F word. I mean, that's a long time ago.
iTunes was barely a thing that you could put podcasts on.
We were one of the first 250,000 podcasts on iTunes, which you may not think is spectacular, but there's like 7 million podcasts on there right now.
In 2010, we topped the charts, top 10 podcasts in 2010
Oh.
because nobody else was putting anything
Wait.
else.
What happened?
What'd you
Apple
guys-
outgrew us.
what
We're
did-
still getting all the downloads we ever did. It's
Is it
just,
because you kicked off Kate and
No.
you kicked off Disney and you kicked off all
they
those
kind of
guys?
just left.
Yeah.
Nobody was ever.
They went to better
Maybe I
shows?
fired Kate
Better
once or
shows.
twice, but
you fired her on the very first
the
show.
very first podcast, which you can only catch at bigabrady.com/lip service. My
Right.
goodness, those are in there. Holy crap, Papa
Hey,
J.
hey, let's make this one a good one then.
This show?
Oh, geez, you guys are so slow.
I was like, you're here.
Hold on. Let's go back. Let's replan the show.
All right, let's go ahead and restart the show.
I got it.
Is this on?
I'm just kidding. We don't need to start this podcast. But
Although
guys,
I could listen to Smash Car Pile Up Honeydew Stick again, though.
what, you mean this one?
Oh, yeah.
Mama always told me be a man, that I should get my shit together for a while.
Oh, yes. Backdoor Pileup seems to be one of our new favorites, or at least for the last year and a half, I would say. But no, Pappa J.
Yeah.
No. The only way we keep going on as a show is by our stupidity. My stupidity, your stupidity, the gullibility of all of us as one to be rope-a-doped into certain events. And one of them certain events, Pappa J,
Right.
is what keeps the lights on.
Coming up.
Now look. Everybody knows the guy to my left, the boss, Late, is also here with us. You never introduced him.
It's all
and
right.
he's
We don't
going
need
to be at Psycho Circus. So you don't want to miss the appearance of the boss at Psycho Circus. So we're gonna do our pre-show live at 4. We're gonna open up the gates to the VIPs to express their VIPness
Oh my
at 5.
gosh.
And then normal gates open at 6. So you're going to want to be there. You got Thug going up against Evan Daniels. You got the final match between Classic and EJ Sparks.
What do you mean the final match?
This will be the last time those two are going to meet because the
One's
war
moving?
ends.
Somebody's
The
moving?
feud is over.
The feud will end.
A winner of whoever became amongst the two is going to be announced, and they will not fight ever again.
Now, are you aware of WWF Primetime Wrestling, which was on in the late 80s that you can find on Peacock Network?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I fell asleep with that on, and I had a dream that
Okay.
Harley Race came to town to fight EJ Sparks.
What? Harley Race?
Yeah, it was a great dream. Rest in peace,
Did you get to
Harley
watch
Race.
the match, or did it right as it was starting to get intense, you woke up?
Oh, I woke up before the match, but
Oh.
I was at the arena. I was really excited.
Were you bricked up?
I was bricked up, man.
Oh my goodness, that's all that matters. You wake up. Was your bed dry or wet?
Oh, you kidding? It was wet.
Well, I mean, if Stu
it
was there, it
dry and I
probably
was
would've
stuck to it.
Oh, yuck.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
Ew.
Right. Makes a great hair
See,
gel.
this is why we can't introduce the boss, because his name gets run through the mud because
Hey,
he doesn't
hey,
agree with
I don't
any.
want the bed. It's okay.
Do you have wet dreams?
The boss? Oh, is that one thing we don't know about the boss?
Well, hold on. Boss,
Wait.
you were
You've
supposed
wet the bed, and he's wet the bed. I haven't wet the bed.
Well, Stu
I've never
pisses
wet
in the
the
shower on his
You
own
just
feet.
said you woke up and the bed was wet.
I've
No,
wet
it was dry. I was stuck
about
to it.
6 months ago. I pissed the bed, and when we talked about it on the
Right.
It was on the show.
show, it was on the show. It's well heavily documented. But the boss man, last week you missed out on quite the episode. Let
I
me tell
did.
you what.
I know.
We
I
figured
listened-
out
I
how
listened. I was
close
glad I
our
wasn't
own
here.
individual
It was a-
mouths
it was a
could get to
little
our
strange.
phallus. It was strange, but it's something that we all, if I could, I would, right? Now,
Right,
one
right,
thing
right.
that led into that topic was one thing we didn't know about each other.
Yeah, I told you that the last show before that.
What is the one thing you told
I don't
that
remember.
we don't know
You gotta
about
listen
you?
to that show.
No, you never said nothing.
Yeah, I did.
Nope.
Well, okay. Well, let's recap. Say something different or the same thing you did a couple weeks ago that you don't think we know about you.
I don't recall.
Because you
Anything?
never said anything.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with peeing on your feet in the shower.
Nothing.
Zenium in the chat.
Nothing.
Hey, did you try that until now?
Oh, what?
What?
Did you
peeing
try
on your feet?
peeing on your feet?
No, I haven't tried peeing on my feet,
And then he
or at
says-
least not that I noticed. Zenium's happy, K-Dog, by the way. He's happy
Right.
that he could reach his own phallus with his mouth hole. And he proved it to us
He
live in
did!
studio.
Oh
we were
my
all,
God.
We all took a pencil that you handed around, Pappa J. You said, hey, put this between your legs and see if you can reach it. You tried it. I
Yep.
tried it. Stu tried it. We all have big old beer bellies.
You know he's got a big old smile on his face because
The-
like it was a lot of fun later.
The only one that could reach it was K-Dog, and he didn't even think he could. He flung his forehead so hard into his groin, like he didn't even expect it. He almost knocked himself out because
It was effortless. And like you said, he slung himself so hard into his groin that he tipped himself $5.
right. He's like, I didn't know I could do that. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Cuckoo's jealous.
Now the boss man, we've revealed ourselves plenty of times. We've left our doors wide open. We've exposed ourselves. There's no secrets in my closet nor Pappa J's closet.
Right.
And I feel like a lot of the other guests that have been on this show. The only thing we know about you is that you have a trunk full of comic books and you like to
Right.
dance.
I know the trunk's empty.
Well, not right now. I mean, you brought bowling mags over. I don't know how you got a whole stack of
Bowling
bowling mags.
Oh, I
mags?
picked those up. I saw those and I was like, Z-Money's gonna like these. He likes to bowl.
I like
He
to
likes
bowl.
balls.
You're right.
That's it. Put them together. There you go. You got some ball magazines.
Is that the reason? Is because he goes bowling once in a while?
Oh no, he talks about bowling. He's like, this is great.
Hold on.
I
On the
don't-
show,
How do I know?
You guys that are watching this live right now, please let me know in the chat if you've ever heard me talk about bowling on the show. Besides
okay. It's
going
been out
as
there.
a family event. Because
Right.
I've talked about it. I'm like, oh, this Sunday we went and hung out with
for
family.
my birthday, X, Y,
and
and
went
Z.
bowling.
I heard you guys talking out in the hallway, and you were so stoked. You're like, yes, we're gonna go bowling. It's like, all right, I got you some magazines.
I enjoy it enough to have my own ball and shoes. I agree, but
See?
it's not a top 5 thing I enjoy doing.
now you
maybe
can look, Now you
5.
can look at technique to really,
Maybe.
really smack him down.
Bro, I thought there were penthouses. You came into the room
I
with,
was
with a
excited.
brown bag, and it was all covered up, and there was a stack of like magazines you could tell through the bags.
You haven't even opened them. You never know what's gonna be on the
Because they're
inside.
bowling, man. I'm going to
How
put
do
them
you
in
know?
my bathroom.
Did you not see what it said?
It said
18
bowling.
plus bowling.
It didn't say
magazines?
18 plus
Yeah,
bowling, otherwise
I-
I'd be digging in.
I had already pulled down my my shirt to cover my wee wee in case I leaked because I didn't want the embarrassing stain, and it turned out not to be
He's
porno
doing that
mags.
thing again. He's deflecting. Well, tell us one thing you don't think we know about you. You're not getting out of this shit.
He is one thing.
Just one thing right now.
Yeah.
I got nothing on the brain.
How do you not got nothing on the brain? There's got to be something you're
We
like,
know nothing
I hope
about
these
you."
guys don't figure it. We even spent a whole episode, I feel like, a whole podcast just trying to get to know you, and you were just like this closed door lock, which I get.
Yeah, I
Just
We don't-
give us a hint. Give
We
us a
don't even
leak.
know where you shop for groceries. Do you have them
Oh,
delivered?
that's
We don't know
true.
anything.
I got a fries for groceries and sometime Winco.
Did you have them delivered?
No,
Have you ever ordered food online?
no,
Have you ever used DoorDash?
nope.
Okay, these are
I don't
burning
like. I don't like that
questions.
stuff.
Well-
I want my food nice and hot and fresh. I don't want that soggy stuff.
What's your preference in women?
Men.
Why'd you smile and then look at me and point your knuckle?
See this asshole over here?
I made him laugh.
Whoa,
What's your preference of women, Kate? There it is.
too true.
I thought about bringing you a big old bag of Skittles and be like, here you go.
Here's a question that's coming from us in the chat by Zenium. Eric,
Nope.
can your phallus reach your mouth?
Yeah, can you hold on? Where's that pen?
Get any pencil from the
I can
cup.
already tell you no.
Well,
There.
can you
It was-
try?
It was just in cup of noodles' mouth. Go ahead.
It's all right.
Give this a shot.
Have
all
you
good.
ever tried to reach your phallus into your mouth?
No, I know I can't.
Have you ever been bricked up enough you're like, I wonder.
That's awful
Nope.
close.
Have you ever laid yourself in the pile drive position and tried to push that thing into your mouth?
Yeah, have you ever tried like upside down up
Like
against
on
the wall?
the back of your neck?
So, you know, I already know because I can't touch my toes, so there's no way.
Oh, okay. To be fair, you're right. We can't expect him to be able to reach that if he can't touch his toes.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
Yep.
Have you ever stuck anything in your butthole?
No.
Jared, why did you react so fast?
'Cause he likes
You were
it.
too busy off in La La Land. You heard me say that. You piped so hard up. You're
You probably heard the chair creak. Whoa, wait, huh?
Hold on. This is
got
interesting.
excited.
Hold on, he's gonna stick something in his
Have
butt.
you ever shoved your own finger in your own butt?
Nope.
Have you,
about-
Pappa J?
No.
Have you, anybody in chat? Now, somebody asked me that question.
Unless you count a suppository.
Have,
that's not-
have you ever? I'm afraid that I don't want to ask this question. All right,
all
hold on.
Don't
All
ask
right,
it.
Z Money, the man with the magic hands, the golden touch. Have you ever stuck something up your own butt?
No. No.
Now you can't say no while violently shaking your head. Yes.
What do you mean? Okay, yes. What do you want from me?
Yes. He has no bananas.
I need to cautiously move forward and say, was this thing that was shoved up your own rectum, was it
Attached to my body?
Organic or non-living?
It may or may not have been as thick of as a bottom of a toothbrush.
Oh my God.
What?
Wait.
Like a finger, like a pinky.
Electric?
Like a pinky. No, there's no zzz. My pinkies don't vibrate. I'm being
Animal,
honest.
No,
animal,
toothbrushes
vegetable, or mineral?
It's just shampoo.
A shampoo bottle? You stuck a pro
No, I
bottle
put
up your
shampoo in my
ass?
pinky and stuck my pinky in my ass.
What?
Oh,
Like,
well, that's one way to keep
what
it
do you
clean.
want? Well, it can't just go in there raw dogging.
That dude took a bottle of G, your hair smells terrific, and shoved it right up his ass.
I farted bubbles for so many hours afterwards. It was kind of funny. It was really weird. I didn't know if something was wrong with me or if that was. Well, you got to think logically. I shoved a shampoo up my ass, so when you fart, what's gonna happen?
G, your ass smells terrific.
Is that VO5?
She's got the urge for herbal.
Holy shit.
Eric, have you ever stuck your pinky in my ass?
was that
in your
head-
own ass?
Was that Head and Shoulders?
No, it was definitely head, but not shoulders.
Zach told 2 friends, and they told 2 friends, and they told 2 friends.
Just can't get back to my job. All right, they might fire me. It's embarrassing. All right, you see how easy that was, the boss man?
Yeah,
Is there
good.
anything you'd like to open up about?
No.
We're not even trying to get to the fact that we think you might be, batting for the other team, which is fine. We just want you to be comfortable with that around us.
Right.
But we want you to indulge in something where you can feel comfortable. This is home. This is where we come to be us.
Us.
You get to be you and without anybody talking shit afterwards. Because usually when the podcast mics go off, notice we don't sit here and dwell on the podcast. We might say, oh, that was funny. Oh man,
Right.
Caden tried to reach his wiener with his mouth, and he did. And Zach stuck his pinky in his ass and farted bubbles. Those are funny things.
Right.
I got
Right.
nothing right now.
You've not stuck anything in your nose?
Nope.
You thought I was going to say something else. Are you that pee hole fetish kind of guy?
No. Hell no.
Ooh, yeah.
Why'd you get all... Look at your feet getting all antsy right now.
Okay.
He's like,
Because
ooh,
no, I was
He's
just
like,
thinking.
no.
I was just thinking. God help me, I never have to have a catheter.
Right? I feel like that would hurt.
Have you ever stuck a pinky up your pee hole?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, you're
No.
saying no and shaking your head no. all at the
Yes,
same
that's a
time.
double whammy. Have you ever had a prostate exam?
Yeah.
Now, when you were having a prostate exam,
I
were
did
you
not,
thinking
I
of...
did
What
not
were you
know I was
thinking
going to
of?
get one.
What do you mean?
I was going for.
Well, I mean, he felt
Hold
a
on.
hand on each
No,
shoulder. He
so-
had no idea.
So when I went to work for GM, I was going to go work for the Proving Grounds. So I had to go in for a physical.
Yeah.
GM, that stands
Well,
for gay men.
They never talked about the prostate exam. So I'm in there, and they do. I think they took some vials of blood and some other stuff and checked me out. And
Yeah.
I was like, all right, whatever. This is strange. And I'm about done, and this late nurse is like, "Would you like somebody to be in here?" And I'm like,
You?
for like, I didn't understand what she was talking about.
I'd like
Right.
a nurse in here to watch me?
And I was just like, for what? And so she's like, I need you to drop your drawers. And I'm like, oh.
This is one of those shops.
Well, then I was like, oh, this must be like the turn your head and cough thing. Yeah, I didn't know.
Next thing you knew, you
I
turned
was
your
a
head, you
teenager
coughed,
at
you
the
felt
time.
the fist up your rectum.
Yeah, it was like, what the fuck?
Was it like a, ow, what the fuck, or a, ooh, what the fuck?
Oh, she pushed. It hurt. It was like, what the?
One finger, 2 fingers?
I have no idea. It just hurt.
Was it a thumb, probably?
No, it wasn't a thumb.
Was it?
but it was
Did it go
definitely,
knuckle deep?
It definitely was one of those like, what the hell? Now I understand why you need to call somebody else in here, but why would they want to watch? Like, what kind of sickos are you?
Oh my goodness, boss.
But I just remember getting out of there like, I better get this damn job. Going through
Did you
all
get the
this.
job?
I did.
Okay, thank
It
God.
was-
He gave up anal
It
for
was
the
the
job.
one of the best jobs I've ever had in my life. That was awesome.
And then you went and worked at the Nest.
Yep. Yeah, the job was a limited time, so
Oh, limited time offer. Okay,
was.
so you had to get a
so I
finger
knew
in
it
your
was
butt
only
in
it was
order to
only
have a
gonna be
job.
3 months.
Gotcha. When I joined the military, they did something kind of like that, where they brought us into a room where there was a line of guys, and they said, everybody strip down your boxers. I think the doctor just wanted to see all these dudes in their boxers.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a component of that.
And there was a line.
And
so
they
it
said,
wasn't
everybody at attention.
It wasn't like we were waiting in line with
Ah.
our clothes on. It was no joke, like what do they call it when it just demasculating, whatever that word is, where you just don't feel.
I don't feel very manly.
No,
You're
yeah,
just not present.
You're in a line with 13 to 40 other guys,
Right.
And they could have waited until you jumped in the one room where they closed both the doors and have you remove your undies.
Right.
But no,
They're trying to break you.
They made you get into your undies before you got to that room, so you're just standing there and everybody's comparing packages. You're like looking, everybody knows, and they don't want to be.
Wait, are you
'Cause
telling me that you were just like,
We were in this weird building.
That was the Marines.
It was the strangest thing in the entire world. I'll never forget this. And you're standing in line for, I would say, a good 45 minutes to an hour, just watching people cycle through this room. They go on one side and out the other because they had a door on each side. So one person would go in there, and then they'd come out on the other end, putting their undies on. You know what I mean? Just hopping
Right.
out of there like, oh, what the heck? So it was my turn to go into this room. And the doctor was this old doctor, and he had pictures of him with Bill Clinton and all these other presidents. Apparently, he was he was a doctor that did the
it was
same
a picture
physical.
with him with Bill Clinton with his pants down?
No,
He's like selfie.
his clothes were on, but I assuming what
They were on
happened before.
Epstein's plane.
Right? I could only assume what happened before. They said, okay, I was the only one in this room. There was
Had a great time.
a female
Thanks,
nurse
Bill.
and that old male head doctor.
Oh,
And
so
it-
you're about to do the devil's triangle.
I don't know what he was getting ready to do, but he said, okay, turn around and face away from me. And I said, okay. And he said, all right, pull down your underwear.
Don't look at me.
And I was like, why does he not want me to look at him when I'm naked? He's like,
Did
don't.
you turn around with a creepy smile?
No, because I wasn't sure what was about to happen. It was almost like a classroom where there was rulers and long sticks of chalk. You didn't know what was going on. He said, pull your undies down. And I said, okay.
He really said undies?
And he said, bend at your waist, not at your knees. So I pulled my undies down, bent at my waist. And as soon as my undies hit the ground, he's like, all right, go ahead and pull them back up. And I'm like, what? And it dawned on me. There's a reason why he didn't want me to squat down to pull my undies down. He wanted me to bend over so he can get just the slightest view so he's not as big of a pervert as we all think he is. And he's just checking to get everybody through the line. Now, I pull him back up, and he's like, all right, now face me. And the lady nurse was there. She said, okay, go ahead and pull your undies back down. But this time, squat down as you do it because they want to see how low your sack's hanging, right? They can tell
Make sure it's
apparently
descended?
just by looking at it. Yeah, if you're not up in your kidneys or whatever. So I did that, and she said, all right, good. And I kind of looked at her like, what do you mean good? Like those are a good-looking pair of testicles, or I don't have cancer, or I'm okay to go. And she's like, you're okay to go. So she's like, get out. And there was no sort of emotional feeling. It was the strangest thing ever. The quickest in and out with my underwears up and down twice. It was weird.
Damn.
It was weird, man. And I didn't think it was right.
Well, we didn't do that in the Navy. They don't do that to the Navy.
You just went in
boys.
naked. You didn't have to pull your undies down.
No, we never pulled our undies down.
What'd you do?
Well, he doesn't wear any, so what does it
Oh,
matter?
that's right. What are you talking about, Papa J?
He's a Navy man.
Was that why you have one testicle now?
Oh, no, I wore the other one out.
With what?
Plenty of action.
Somebody flick it a couple times?
Plenty of action overseas.
Swallow that thing up
both
first.
foreign and domestic.
Ooh, speaking of overseas, Papa J, you went on a little trip, did you not? We got a couple minutes for you to recap. We went on a serious trip. We got about 5 minutes.
All right.
I am very curious because you posted a video on our TikTok, which is why I got to talk about it. And it's getting a lot of love from people.
It is.
Where you went to a fast food place, nonetheless. One of your favorite things to do is to go to fast food, Papa
I
J.
love going to fast food places that I don't have routine access to. And
things you can't get at home, essentially.
Right.
You went to White Castle?
Back east, there are two. There's White Castle up in Scottsdale.
It's a long ways for you.
But there is, on the East Coast, you have a place called Cookout, which I didn't find any of those.
Yeah.
And a place called Bojangles Chicken and Biscuits.
Bojangles, that term or name, it sounds familiar in general. Isn't it? Wasn't that in a movie, Bojangles?
It's like a southern song, Mr. Bojangles.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway,
They had a fast food joint?
this place is so good. They got their own flavor of Mountain Dew called Southern Shock. Ooh. And it tastes like a tropical berry Mountain Dew. It was really, really good.
You didn't bring any back?
It's a fountain.
It wasn't.
Mountain
It
Dew.
was. I trust me. I asked him the same thing because I
got
I
thermoses
talked to him
and
a little bit
everything,
because he
you know.
came into the studio feeling a little down. I was like, "What's on your mind?" So he indulged, and this came in literally a fountain drink cup. He
Right.
could have put it in a bottle, but it wouldn't have been the same
Wouldn't
by
have
the
been
time
the
he got it back to our Tuesday
And this
show.
stuff doesn't have longevity either. When the ice melts, it's over, Jack.
That's it. It's all watered down.
You could have
Right.
gone in the back and gotten a box of syrup and brought it back with him.
Right.
Yeah, here, give me that. Mix it
Yeah.
with water.
So anyway, I went to Tennessee because I found out one of my buddies, Liquid Larry, was given 3 months. Now, I missed the days when I was young enough when I said, hey, one of my friends is given 3 months. The next question is, oh, shit, what'd he do? But in this
Right,
case...
like prison.
right. In this case, it's a health-related issue, and he has 3 months left to...
What's wrong with him?
It was liver cancer
Ooh.
that has spread everywhere. Liver, kidney, pancreas, lungs. It's everywhere. And so the doc gave him 3 months, and
And you know this gentleman how?
he was one of my brothers in the motorcycle club I was in.
He was in a biker gang, by the way. That's what he means to say. He was motorcycle club. That's what people who are humble say. He
It's
was in a
from-
motorcycle gang.
Yeah, it's from the same Wild Hogs, kind of deal.
We are Harley Davidson enthusiasts,
Yeah.
and that is all. So,
that carried weapons and dealt dope. And saved children from school set or burning.
that's right.
Yes, I
that's
gotcha.
right.
I
We're
gotcha.
superheroes.
You're like a one-off of the Hell's Angels. You don't got to tell me.
We refer to ourselves as Hex Angels.
The Hex Angel.
Right, so...
Sober souls, baby. That's the version.
Right. So anyway, Liquid hit me up on Facebook Messenger,
Oh.
and
He didn't call you. He just messaged you, hoping you wouldn't get it.
Can you send me $500? I've got cancer.
He gave me the news, so I called him up. Hey man, what kind of shape you in for visitors? What's going on? And I know, I know my mom, your grandma, who thinks you're a pitiful loser, who probably gonna live in your mom's basement for the rest of your life. So
the same one that told me you breastfed until you were like 9.
Same one told me your breath stinks. So anyway,
the same one that told me you have a little penis because she changed your diaper so she knows how big it is.
No, it's every bit as big as it was back then. Now look.
That's why they didn't check him in the Navy.
Right? That's why they knew. They had his mom telling him.
Now, I know that my mom went in a matter of 1 week from eating potato chips and watching Price is Right all night long with me to being unresponsive.
Remember we watched No Deal or
Well, once
Deal
you
or
found
No
out you
Deal
had a
all
mini-
night until like midnight at one time?
Right.
And she was great. She was up and we were talking and have a great time, and shortly after that is when...
Right. Less than a week later,
That's
she's
it.
unresponsive.
Yeah.
And so I didn't want to wait too long.
Yeah.
And so I called Liquid, man. How you doing? What's happening? He goes, sometimes I can even still ride. I said, okay, look, I've got things going on. I'm booked up until the third weekend. So hang on, and I'll be out there. So that was this last weekend, and I went out there. And, Liquid's big arms were kind of little.
Because he was like a bigger
I mean,
guy.
now he's a T-Rex?
And he's got the little the
Bat wings.
Yeah, that Hulk Hogan's got now because he went from
24-inch pythons to 12.
right. So yeah, it's kind of what Larry is. He's losing 2 to 3 pounds a day.
Dang.
So I went and I got there in the morning. My plane was delayed, so I didn't get to see him Friday. Yeah. Saturday, I saw him right away in the morning, and we hung out for a little while. And he says, I got to go pick up my medicine. I said, I'll jump in my rental, man. I'll drive you.
Oh, so you got quality time with him.
Right. So we went to Food City, which is not Arizona's Food City, which is the store that serves low-income people from Bashes.
I always got my Mexican food from Food City, weirdly enough. And they always have the best selection of Mexican-style food. So,
right.
And it wasn't like that there?
Nope.
Gotcha.
Nope. It's a good old-fashioned grocery store. They got the bakery here, the deli there.
Yeah, moving on up.
And Liquid worked there until Biden wrote him a note and said, hey, for every dollar you make here, we're taking out of your Social Security.
Oh.
So he had to quit.
He couldn't double dip anymore.
Right. So he had to quit, but he still knows everybody there. So he introduced me to everybody. And he knows, Liquid, you don't get to be 69 years old and not work a day in your life and not have a inkling of who you're hanging out with, right? So he knows the old soft touch, right?
Yeah.
So we pick up his medicine from the pharmacy at Food City. Then we walk a few feet over to the fruit section. He's like, oh, raspberries. Oh, my dragon loves these.
My dragon?
Yeah, he's got a bearded dragon. Yeah, huge, twice the size of ours.
Holy shit.
And he says, it's too expensive. I'll put it back for right now. Because he knew I'm standing behind and walks away.
My dying wish is to have these raspberries for my dragon.
Could have these raspberries. So we go back to the bakery, and Renee's like, yeah, Larry, I got you these apple fritters. I baked this whole thing. It's just fresh, man. So don't worry. I know you love them. I baked them with care, so feel free. All right, man. And then he walks away, and I'm like, so I grab the package.
So you just buy it.
I
this
buy
guy's pointing, and you're putting it in the cart.
Right.
Point that. I can't really afford this, but I have a friend with me who might be able to. Wink, wink.
Right. So
I need this 30-pack of beer.
Well, it'd probably have been a different story.
So we went to Bojangles for the second time in my trip already, and got some biscuits and gravy, and that was a lot of fun.
Oh, man, I wish I could really have 2 of them Mountain Dews. Oh, well, shucks.
Boy, those Mountain Dews at Bojangles sure are good. All right, hold on.
Look at they got $100 gift cards. Those look really nice.
So, like I said, you showed up to the studio looking pretty sad and mopey. Not your normal tired. I don't want to be here.
Because you got to work a whole bunch of overtime on this
right,
trip.
you got back and had to work instantly. But no, you came in and I knew a lot was on your mind because I kept asking you questions. And I kept trying to make funnies to pull you out of that mood. But One thing I do know about you, Pappa J, you like doing things for other people, regardless of what it is. You got me an Xbox for my birthday.
Not me.
No intention. Your whole family did.
Not me.
What do you mean, not you?
I haven't
Wasn't
given
me.
you anything.
Who gave it to you?
I steal it from other people.
Oh, you stole it from you? Oh, that's right. Just like the Disney memberships.
That's right.
That's what gets you out of it. Well,
Yeah. You need one? I've got a few.
I'm not trying to hijack your story or anything, but overall, how was your visit?
It was good. It was bittersweet is the
Yeah.
best way to describe it.
Yeah.
You know, he had the twinkle in his eye. He was quick with a laugh. He was the Larry I've always known,
Yeah.
which is why I wanted to go up now
Instead of when he's out of it.
when he's out of it, or God forbid, we'll just wait for the funeral to show up.
Oh, yeah.
I did let him know, hey, don't be insulted, but I blew my wad now, so I probably won't be here for the funeral. I said,
Right.
I'd rather see you now anyway. And so he was good. And then we get there. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon. I'm like, hey, look what. I gotta go back to the hotel, man. I'm gonna fucking fall asleep while
I'm gonna
driving.
die myself, bro.
By the way, you remember the last car I rented?
Yeah. No. What was it?
I don't remember what it was. But
he's like,
No.
you remember?
do you remember how it trolled me?
No.
It said driver may need to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Remember that?
Yeah. I vaguely remember that.
Right. Well, this fucking piece of shit car, it trolled me too.
What?
What's it say?
It shows a cup of coffee. It says driver may need to take a break.
It said consider taking a break with a cup of coffee. You see there? That's crazy.
Was it a Ford product?
It gave you a warning. It looks like a
it
Ford
was
product.
Kia.
It was a Kia? Well, that might be why. But it's a cup of coffee there. That's like it knew.
Yeah, the Ford
but
has.
this is what's sad. Look at how much range he still has.
Oh, right.
He's driven 10 miles.
Right.
It'll last him forever.
So
It'll last him forever.
So anyway, Luke was like, "What? No, man, you just take a nap right here, man. Don't you even worry about it." I said, "Oh man, you sure?" He goes, "Yeah, man. It's early in the day, man.
In
take
his
a
room?
nap." No, on the couch.
Oh, okay.
We're on the couch. We're watching garage shows, fixing up cars,
Oh,
and
okay.
all that stuff, because that's what he loves.
Like the good old days.
Right. So that's what he loves. So we're watching the shows and we're talking about the old days, and I'm learning things about the club I didn't even know, you know,
Really?
because he was a charter member. He never had the prospect. He was one of
Founders.
one of the 8 founders. So
Yeah.
he came in with the patch. So anyway, he was telling me about the time before, when they were just hanging out before they even had patches. Man,
Ooh.
he's been around forever.
Yeah.
And
Didn't you say he was part of the 1%?
no, but he did teach me how to deal with 1% clubs.
Ah.
1% clubs, in case you're wondering, are the outlaw clubs.
Yeah.
Here's the etiquette. Here's how you talk to them. Here's how you address them. Here's how you behave
Show him your
around 'em.
penis and your one testicle, and hopefully they leave you alone.
Right. And, otherwise, you whip them like Indiana Jones with it.
What? Is that long?
Yeah.
He's like, I've already gone through initiation. I lost one.
So anyway, he goes. So I wake up, living room's empty, TV's still on. So I go out to the porch, and there's Liquid. Liquid goes, yeah, I was just talking to you. Next thing I know, you're asleep.
You should say, hey, listen to the Big Up Radio podcast. I do it quite often.
I said, yeah, it takes me about 30 seconds to make the magic happen. And he goes, yeah, not only that, but you quit breathing for a long time while you're asleep. I said, that's probably nothing.
I'm just dead for a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's
Little sleep apnea.
You're about to be there. Don't worry, Larry.
Yeah, right. I bet you'll be holding your breath longer than me. Yeah. I should have said that. That's pretty funny.
Well, to round off your story, Pappa
Right,
J,
to wrap things up.
you seemed a little low, in a lull.
Right, because this is like the decade of death.
It is. You've had a lot of people come and go within the last decade.
I mean, my mom, your grandmom, my sister, your mom,
Yes.
friggin'
Tanner, almost
Kim's-
offed.
right, Tanner got in a huge motorcycle wreck, and we were
Yes.
wondering, it was touch and go for about 6 months
Yes.
with Tanner. My wife's mother,
Yes.
my mom. I mean, it's been a lot of so it's just like, wow.
Well, I got something
Here's
here.
Liquid.
that I'd like to present to you before we go ahead and move on to our commercial break and then into
he's
snack time.
You something. All right.
Well, hopefully it just cheers up your spirits and kind of keeps you knowing that there's people that still care about you. So just because people are leaving you,
Are people still alive?
Yeah, it's not because of they don't like you. It's just because it's their time to go. And I want you to know that the people that are still here, it's not their time to go either. All right.
All right.
So I got something I'd like to give you. I picked this up.
Where did you find
today?
This?
And I don't know. It sounds like you're gonna enjoy it.
Oh my God!
What is it, Pappa J?
Z-Money, you didn't have to do this.
What is
son
it?
of a fucking bitch.
Why?
Elite Series DX version of China.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Let me show that camera real quick.
Oh my God, this is gorgeous.
Now, there's a picture that I have of you back when you were in the Sober Souls.
Yes, I was wearing my colors, as a matter of fact.
China.
Right.
I'm gonna hold that up to the camera as well. You were wearing your colors that you were in.
Right.
And that's China next to him, by the way, for those who are wondering.
Right. Look at that arm. Hers is huge too.
Hers is definitely bigger than yours, even in this action figure form.
I was 130 pounds in that picture right there.
I know, soaking wet, dude. You had a lot of leather on too.
Right. That's
a
what
lot
the leather.
of leather on.
Oh, this is awesome.
But overall, it was a memorable trip nonetheless.
Yeah, I'll never forget it for the rest of my life. I'm so glad. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you. She said, don't worry about the money. I said, well, I worry about the money. She said, well, then fine, I'll book it. She handled everything. She booked it all.
Good.
Using your card.
It's weird. Our chicks did. My wife did the same thing for me when I flew back to see Tanner when he was in the hospital. They take care of it. We picked winners. I'll tell you that much.
Right.
But,
right. So she said, don't worry about it. I'll take care of everything.
Yeah.
And boom, I got my weekend in Tennessee with Liquid. And
something you won't forget. I'll tell you that much.
Right.
It sounds like it anyways. So, all right, guys. Well, we're going to go ahead and cut to commercial break. And when we come back, we'll do some snack time.
Oh man, I'm hungry. You got any snacks?
What do you mean, snacks?
You know, snacks. Like the Planet Gummies from Trolley? Or the Crunchy Bacon Cheetos? How about the pulled pork Lay's chips with mustard?
What? Where the fuck do you get those?
Glad you asked. It's called Pops Exotic. First thing you can do is go to popsexotic.com to see all the other snacks they have. Then go to all their social media at Pops Exotic to see all the cool and different snacks they have to offer.
How do we get there?
You heard of Uber?
Oh, shit.
This is K-Dog with Big Lip Radio, and if you think this is good, check out Lip Service at biglipradio.com/lipservice for a better show.
I'll be on my grind, never running on my mind, stepping all these fucking mannequins that's trying to hit my life.
My name is EJ Sparks, and I am sparking it up and keeping it lit on Big Lip Radio Podcast.
The only thing I love,
Snack time.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
That's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Cakes of bacon out.
I fucking tell you, every time we're going to have making bacon pancakes in here one day. We're going to have a griddle set up. And maybe it's for, like I said, the Christmas episode. We'll make making bacon pancakes for snack time. We'll try them out, see how they are for real. But ladies and gentlemen, we are here to try about 4 to 5 different snacks, rate them on a scale of 1 to 5, and tell you why. Now, I don't know if our opinion matters to you, but I feel like it matters to us because we've tried over 500 different snacks at least. At least. Since 2017, we've been doing this segment called Snack Time, and we try 4 to 5. and we do a show once a week. So go ahead and put that into perspective, my dudes.
Right.
My dudes. I'm all bricked up. It's one of my favorite things we do. That's why we continuously do it. Now, we all tend to bring in snacks that are our favorites or different calibers from wherever we go, whether it's different countries, different states. It doesn't matter. We like to find the newest, if not unique, and most different things to try for you guys. Now, Eric, you brought this in 2 weeks ago. What I'm looking at right now, it's one of mine and Pappa J's favorite snacks of all time. Basically, by itself, it's our number one, right?
Right. The original version of this candy is a 5.
What is this?
So these are Japanese Kit Kats, Japanese strawberry Kit Kats.
Uh-oh, it's got foreigner written all over it.
I gotta preface this by saying there was 2 packs of those, but now there's only one.
You didn't want to try this, right?
I
tell you, you already have.
I have tried this, and I'm not gonna ruin it for anybody else. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't. There's a good reason. There's a good reason.
Yeah, you were hungry.
I was hungry. You are correct. That's usually what it means.
One?
Yeah, sure. I'll take another.
Hey, come on, man. I feel like I'm a nerd over here.
What do you mean? You got a cool toy.
I don't.
You got a cool doll.
Cool toy.
Open it up.
I want a doll.
It's not a doll. It's an action figure.
Man. It's a little warm in this.
I'm waiting for Pappa J.
Looks like about the size of a square Whopper with that same kind of waxy chocolate on it.
Yeah. The Whoppers are known for that waxy chocolate. I can't go first because, like I said, I don't want to ruin for Pappa J. Let him have one more. The second one's always different.
I would say this: I would rather it be a Whopper.
Really? I'm so surprised.
Now, I'm not a big fan of fruit in my chocolate, so I must.
I don't think there's any fruit. No,
but there is a fruit flavor.
You might want to.
There's a heavy emphasis on the cherry.
Right, the strawberry.
Cherry.
It tastes like a cherry to me because
it does. It's more cherry than strawberry.
Yeah, for sure. But these are indeed strawberry ones. They got strawberries and no cherries on the pack. I'll show you guys again. Now remember, go check us out live on all of our social media, and we hold up and show you every snack we try.
So I'll start it off. Those are a 5.
Wow, look at that.
Those are a 5.
You like those?
Yeah.
Is there any specific reason?
There's 2
that
more
makes
left.
It a 5?
I want to eat the last 2. But
what's a normal Kit Kat for you, boss man?
actually, no more Kit Kat is probably a 3 for me.
Oh,
wow!
okay.
Look at that.
What a step up, according to him.
I think
these are great as a little bite. They're like the perfect ratio between chocolate, and then there's like a strawberry punch that's in there that's really good. Not like strawberry like fruit punch, but like a strawberry kick that gets you.
I definitely agree with you that if it was any bigger, it might be too much.
Right.
But it's small enough in a cube form to where I think it can hold its own without being too rich or too overpowering.
It allows them to put more chocolate on it,
yeah.
which is what it needs because that strawberry flavoring is very, very strong.
It's good.
So you cover it in chocolate, increase the ratio of chocolate, which you can do when you're the size of a Whopper and you're not forced to take the shape of a Kit Kat. So it was all in all a very smart decision. I still prefer regular Kit Kats. This is a 4.
I feel like I'm going to kind of mooch off of what you said, Pappa J, and say that because there's a lot of chocolate in here, the wafers seem spread apart. Because a Kit Kat, the wafers are tight together. There's thin layers of chocolate in between. This was a cube, and it was almost like there was too much in between. It's not a normal Kit Kat by any means.
The extra chocolate.
They could have called this snack something completely different.
Right.
And I wouldn't have thought Kit Kat at all.
If they'd have said a chocolate Whopper, I wouldn't have blinked.
Strawberry chocolate balls?
Something other than a Kit Kat. Because this is not a Kit Kat, guys. This is not a Kit Kat.
It says right here.
It just got the name brand on it, but it's like a weird
it's got
little...
the wafers, and that's
it's made by Nestle and everything.
Yes.
Well, it's made by Japanese Nestle.
Zenium says those are a 5. He says it feels like there's a liquid in it, and he's from our chat right now talking. Right. And he's I kind of agree. The strawberry flavoring is so intense. It feels
strong.
like there's like a liquid inside of it that gives you that flavor. But I couldn't see any. I couldn't feel any. And I ate a whole pack trying to look for it. It's not there. It's just in the chocolate. So that strawberry, or tastes like cherry to me, is what I enjoy. I enjoy that, and that's what saves this snack. I'm going to have to give this a 5, too.
Wow.
Even if it's not a Kit Kat, okay, 4.5 because it says it's a Kit Kat, and it's nothing like a Kit Kat.
Right, it's not a Kit Kat. It's a
And
lot
that's-
of things,
and that's
but it
not a
ain't
bad
Kit Kat.
thing. It's just not a Kit Kat. They should have messed up. So that's
It
the
is a
only
Kit
reason why
Kat.
it's
It's got
getting
the
a 4.
wafers and the chocolate.
There's a lot of snacks that have wafers and chocolates.
A
man.
lot
Toll
of
House cookies.
snacks,
Come on,
right.
man. They
Toll
all
House
got
cookies
the.
is a wafer and
They
chocolate.
have a
Oh
wafer.
boy, wow. Fudge sticks, man.
Ew.
Me and the boy just ate a whole entire pack while playing Call of Duty last weekend.
What are those one wafer snacks that are just wafer, not covered in chocolate, but like a strawberry ones, and they have the thin layer of
It's
strawberry?
Neapolitan,
So I forget what those are
I
called,
don't know
but
what it's called either.
I
but
feel like this would kind of fit into that category instead of a Kit Kat.
every
Oh,
store
those are-
brand
those are
makes one
terrible.
of those, I suspect.
They're waxy and.
Oh,
ugh.
I enjoy those, but this
Right,
is
I
a
eat a package of those.
4.5 out of 5 because they're not a Kit Kat. Not necessarily bad reasoning, but I gotta. It's not a fucking Kit Kat. Like when you try cherry Coke, you want a
Right.
little bit of the Coke and some of the cherry, right?
Right.
You don't want just cherry flavoring, otherwise it ain't a Coke.
Right, now 4 is a damn good score, so keep that in mind.
5
but
is
yeah,
a good damn score. That's what I gave it.
Same reason, because it's not a Kit Kat.
And we are discussing these. I'm holding them up to the camera again. These Kit Kat strawberries.
Go get some. Go get some.
Where'd you get them?
The 99 store.
Oh, so okay.
What?
I thought you got them from like Japan or
Yeah,
something.
that's the 99 store.
The 99 store.
Not 99-cent store.
The 99
It's called
store.
the 99 store.
What the fuck? All right.
Me love you a long time.
All right. What do you have next there,
What do I got next?
boss man?
Dude, we got.
Here it
Well,
is.
it's broken now because
A bunch of you
goober
threw
over
all
here in the
these snacks
corner.
on the ground before snack time, Papa J.
I
Let's
don't
just
remember
remind
that.
you.
So it's
I
the
don't remember
Post
that.
Fruity Pebbles candy bar, king size, which actually looks like a normal size. Whoa! Look at this!
gotcha.
Look at this! Oh.
I got you. Let me hold it up to this bad boy.
That was normal size until the Obamas took over, and then they
yeah.
labeled that king size. and
Well,
said
now
they
that it's
gotta make
broken
it
in
smaller.
half, it's king
It's
size.
not even a fun size. It's a broken size. It's a broken ass Papa J size.
That sucks. Whoever broke it needs to answer to us.
You did. You broke the goddamn candy
I
bar.
was over
Papa
here
J.
the whole time.
Yeah, we
Here's-
handed
here's
it
a
to you and
little
said, "Hey, this
piece.
might be
Give me
good,"
the
and you
tiny
chucked
piece.
it at my wall. People have seen you chuck things at my wall, like empty Mountain Dew cans and all kinds of other crazy
Would
junk.
never do that.
Now, I think this is me personally.
Oh.
I think we tried these once before.
Give me.
And if we haven't, that's fine. We can try snacks multiple times. Rated on a scale of 1 to 5. And for those of you who are her Big Lip Radio historians, what are you choking for? Oh shit! This is it. Here it is. Here it is, boss man. This is it. He's done. He's fucking done. He's dying. You can't die in the podcast chair. I guess what a way to go.
Right.
What a way to go. Holy crap.
Holy moly. We have not had these. Because these taste like a bowl of damn Fruity Pebbles.
Holy
They
crap.
got the white chocolate, which is a great idea.
Holy crap.
And the chocolate tastes like the cereal.
Man, it needs a lot more Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. But the flavoring's
No,
there.
it's like drinking the milk after.
It's just like you took a bite of a
the
bowl.
milk that was left over
This
in
is
there.
amazing.
With a couple floaties that are floating around.
Yeah,
in
it
the bowl of
needs a
milk.
lot more of the cereal in it.
Yeah, it doesn't take
Show
away.
this up to the camera to show how much cereal there is in there, because I think Late is giving a bad impression.
Wait. Flip it over. Okay. See that? Now flip it over. Oh, look.
There's really nothing there on that side.
On that side, but the other side is nothing but cereal.
It all settled to the bottom.
Packed in more.
Or all to the top. Because
One-
just like it would when you're having the last
I think
spoonfuls.
if it had more cereal to the chocolate ratio, it'd be good.
I think the crunchiness is what we're looking for, and because it's been sitting there soaked in a bar of chocolate, it's going to be a little bit less crunchy. Kind of like it would be in your cereal. Now, if you just poured the freshly bowl of cereal in there and you're munching away, yeah, different story. But after a while, you just get the milk and the few floaties. I feel like this is what that's trying to act like, impersonate.
Powerfully rich.
Oh yeah,
It's very.
If you
very
dialed it
vanilla-y.
back, a half step, I think you'd be farther ahead.
Yep.
But man, they nailed it. It's like drinking the milk after you're done eating.
Yeah.
There you go.
I give it a 4 out of 5. It's amazing.
Really? Nice.
I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5, just because I think they need to dial up more cereal to chocolate ratio.
More cereal, more crunchies.
Keep in mind, the chocolate is almost a vanilla chocolate.
Like
It's
the
a white
crackle
chocolate.
bars from Nestle. You want
That
those
yeah,
kind
I'd
of
rather have
crunchies?
it be packed with the Fruity Pebbles.
That chocolate does make it definitely rich. You're choking over there on this, Papa J. This is you tried one bite and you're like, oh,
Yeah. Yeah, it went down the wrong pipe.
that's what they all say. don't die. I don't know. I'm gonna have to give it a 4 out of 5 as well.
Right.
It tastes just like it says it is. It's Fruity Pebbles. I'll show you guys again. Fruity Pebbles can't. Oh shit!
Oh,
Damn it!
It's
there
in the
goes the
dust.
carpet.
Fruity Pebbles candy bar, and it's got the fruity, it's got the pebbles, it's got the milk, it's got everything you would think it has. It's not bad at all. But
Right.
I want, like Eric, I want more crunchies, so that's why it's a 4 out of 5. Pappa J, what do we got next?
All right, we got 2 drinkables.
Oh, I thought we were going into the snack crates, man.
Nah, we've been doing that. We've been going to Egypt and Espanol and Spain and all kinds of French things for a while now. We're gonna mix it up, and instead of trying 3 edibles and 1 drink, we're gonna try 2 edibles and 2 drinkables.
We have a Bazooka gum flavored soda, which I can't wait to wrap my lips around that.
Ew.
And after we try that, we've got a Bubblicious strawberry smash flavored Ghost energy drink. So we'll start off with the soda.
You want to try the Bazooka bubblegum soda? Now,
Right.
Are you familiar with Bazooka bubblegum?
Yeah, Bazooka bubblegum is just your traditional bubblegum flavor. Tastes like the sticks that used to come in the cards.
Didn't
it had
the
a
Bazooka?
comic.
Yeah, didn't
That's
the
right.
Bazooka bubblegum when you unwrapped it, because they were little tiny square pieces.
Right,
that
hard as a
maybe
rock.
one by one, always hard as
So-
a rock because they were stale. They came unwrapped. Once you unwrapped them, inside of the wrapper there was a comic strip, just a little
Right.
cartoon comic
Bazooka
strip.
Joe.
Yeah, that's
So you know what this is really
2 or
gonna
3
it's
pounds.
gonna-
Holy shit!
It's gonna have a lot of flavor for a second, and then it's gonna go flat,
smell that.
Right.
just like the gum.
Just like the gum, a lot of flavor right up front. That smells like a bubble gum,
That
doesn't
smells
it?
like bubblegum. Kimmy would love this.
Holy crap!
Ugh. That's got a weird.
Tastes like
something-
the bubblegum.
got a weird something to it. Ugh. That's not good.
Go ahead, Eric.
That's a 1. It's got a weird taste to it. Maybe it's because it doesn't have that release powder taste.
Hey! We got to get the residential bubblegum
huh?
professional over here. We got to get her in. Got to get her
Alright.
opinion because her
So
favorite
you-
thing is Big League Chew bubblegum and Bubble Jug. Remember Bubble Jug?
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
can you unlock the door?
Did you page her?
Yeah, I yelled at her. Kate! We need you! All right. So we're going to get a true expert opinion because Eric, I feel like just completely crapped all over it.
He did. He did. Now, I'll tell you what. It doesn't taste like when you first put it in your mouth.
Excuse me?
It tastes like about
need you,
20
girl.
seconds afterwards.
We need you. We need you. I'm getting your headphones right now. What score do you give it, Pappa J, and why?
I'm giving it a good solid 3.5. It's hard to make a tasty beverage out of bubble gum flavor.
Yeah.
They decided not to go too rich with it, which is why it doesn't taste like it does the moment you put it in your mouth.
Thank you.
Tastes like it does after a couple
Right.
of chomps.
So the question is, does that taste like cum?
What? No.
What?
Why are you asking my wife
Wow.
that?
I'm just kidding.
This is why she
I
doesn't
know,
want to be
I
on the show.
She walked into a cold situation.
She walked into a what?
No,
Eric,
no,
does it
he-
taste like cum? You tell
no,
me.
I don't know.
You know how I know you're
they were
gay,
talking
Eric?
about what they were doing last show.
You know what that tastes like.
Yeah.
No, they're-
wow.
Did you hold on before
they're
you give
I
it?
s it smells like bubblegum.
Does it taste like bubble gum?
Are you familiar with Bazooka
Yes, I'm
bubblegum?
familiar with.
Okay, like I said, would you consider yourself some sort of a bubblegum expert?
A connoisseur?
Because one of your favorite snacks for
Yes.
Valentine's Day, for
always gum.
Easter,
It's always
for
gum.
Christmas,
gum.
she always
That's why my
has
teeth
gum.
are awful.
Big
no,
League
Is
Chew is one
is
of the greatest.
Now, are you a flavored one or just straight up bubblegum?
Depends on what I'm feeling.
Oh, so
I have
it's
my favorites.
versatile.
I like Big League Chew is my favorite.
The grape or regular?
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
Oh,
Watermelon's
wow.
my favorite.
Now
I
you,
think
you
it
can
tastes
keep.
just like bubblegum.
All right.
I do. I think it tastes like bazooka. Bazooka.
does a-
Maybe even more like double bubble a
Yeah.
little bit more.
What's the one that comes in like
In
a
the
Tootsie
yellow
Roll
package?
style wrapper where you gotta
yellow?
you
That's
pull it
double
apart?
bubble.
That's double bubble.
Yeah.
Okay.
This tastes like double bubble. It
Yeah.
doesn't really taste as much like. I know that sounds
Well,
weird
these
because
are
they're
all
supposed to be the
variations
same.
of the same
I was going to
flavor.
say double
Yes.
bubble and bazooka are about the
But
same
what
taste.
what is the flavor of bubblegum? What's it? Vanilla.
It's its own flavor.
But what is it?
Bubblegum flavor.
But
That's
like,
a-
but
that's
what?
a-
I think it's most closely compared to cotton candy.
But what is cotton candy flavor?
Aha! Bubblegum.
It's right. It's like vanilla. Like it's like a butt ton of vanilla, depending
let's ask
on
Google.
the amount of sugar that's in it. I guess.
Alexa, what is bubblegum flavoring?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, bubblegum flavor is difficult to describe because it isn't a natural flavor.
True.
It is derived using chemicals with distinctive fruit-like odors that are supposed to mimic natural tastes.
Fruit-like
It
odors.
is generally fruity, made from a combination of artificial flavors like strawberry,
Banana, cherry,
Banana.
Sometimes
I
even
can say,
orange,
like,
lemon, or cinnamon.
Banana, a touch of banana with a ton of sugar and vanilla.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's sweet, but it's not overly rich.
And,
What
it's
did
only
you
supposed to
guys
last a
say?
minute.
Like, did it taste like gum to you
I
guys?
thought it tasted good.
Yes, it tastes
Oh
like
no, I
gum.
love it.
When I
I would
smelled
drink
it,
this.
the first thing that popped into my mind was bazooka bubblegum. Now, do you remember when you used to unwrap those bazooka bubblegum squares? It would have a comic book strip in it. You remember that?
Yes.
This is that gum. It tastes just like how I remember.
If you close your eyes, though, like say someone handed this to you, and you close your eyes, don't look at the pink, because sometimes the coloring.
Excuse
close
me,
your
what?
eyes. Be quiet, nasty. Take a sip.
Well, it's got the joke right here.
It kind of tastes like
I'll
cream
read
soda.
I'll read it.
Wait, so you're saying
It kind of tastes like cream soda
There's
a little
hint.
bit.
There's a hint.
If you close your eyes and you drink it and you don't look at it, because when you look at it, you think bubblegum. I think it's good. I would drink this.
What score do you give it?
On a scale of 1 to 5?
Yeah.
1 to 5.
I'll get a 5. I like it.
Shit. All right.
Yeah.
From a true bubblegum connoisseur.
I love it.
Don't
But
leave.
I like this stuff.
We got another bubblegum soda to try.
Ooh.
Bubblicious strawberry splash. But Eric,
Stop it.
Oh, you want the thing?
Is there a cartoon in the bottle there?
I think Eric discovered something on the actual bottle itself.
Yeah. What did the pharaohs say to the pyramid?
What?
Egypt-
Mummy's home.
Mummy's home. Oh no way! Did you just make that up? Let me see the bottle. Cause you put that down. If you made that up, I'm gonna smack a baby. Let's see here.
Smack a baby.
How? There's no joke. You made it up! You son of a bitch! I got so excited. Get out of here. Well, that was a good one. Good dad jokes. You ain't even got kids. That was pretty funny. That
That's
was
good.
pretty funny.
I think you'll
All right.
like this next one.
So,
Probably.
What were
hold
the
on.
score? Hold
I
on,
was gonna
time
say,
out.
what'd
What
you
did
give it,
guys
Pappa
all
J?
score?
I gave it 3.5.
Okay.
Why? I feel like 3.5 is the middle of the road.
It nailed everything I was trying to do. I just question whether or not a bubblegum flavored soda is a good idea.
Okay.
Oh, I love
Like a peanut butter flavored pizza. I mean, peanut butter is wonderful.
Hey,
No, but like, have you ever tried like strawberry? Like, so when I was younger, my favorite soda was strawberry soda. I love
Stop
strawberry
dying.
soda.
Strawberry soda?
So like to me, it kind of has like that strawberry soda kind of feel. Like,
Kind of.
should
But
there be a strawberry soda? No.
I'd do an orange soda all day long.
I like strawberry soda. That was my faves.
What about you, boss man?
I gave it a 1.
Why?
I just didn't like it.
Okay. I gave
Get
it.
out.
I'm giving it a 4.5, my dudes. It is bubblegum, but there is a weird chemically taste that I get because it is
Yeah.
liquid that I never picked up in the actual
You can polish those off.
solid gum form. The liquid, I feel like you kind of have to put some sort of a stop dying, Pappa J. Some
I'm
sort
trying.
of a to make it the liquid flavoring. I get it, but that's what brings it down just a half a point for me. 4.5 out of 5 is what I'm gonna go with. What about you, Kate?
I gave it 5 out of
5.
5. I already told
I
you,
know.
bro.
5 drunkie.
Okay.
If
hey,
I
I'm
went
just
to
making
like
sure.
an
making sure
amusement
we all
park
get our scores.
and someone was like, "Would you like bubblegum soda?" I'd be like, "Hell yeah, I'll take some bubblegum soda."
All right.
Are you kidding me?
Can you turn bubblegum into cotton candy? I'll take that too.
Oh yeah.
So the next bubblegum flavored drink we have is by Ghost Energy Bubblicious Strawberry Splash. Now, are you any of you guys familiar with the Bubblicious brand?
Those are good.
I am.
It lasts about 3 minutes.
Jam packed full of flavor right up front.
Especially strawberry is one of my
The
favorites.
strawberry watermelon one, where the outside's that red and the inside's that green.
Ooh, you fancy.
Holy
Bubblicious and Hubba Bubba both came out when I was about 6.
Hubba Bubba, I will never forget.
And
that one, too.
they were in direct competition with each other.
Hey,
They're
what's
the
up,
reason
JT?
why I've had massive amounts of root canals. Just saying.
Jacob Thompson's in the chat. What's up, big dog?
JT! Look at that guy.
Ooh, right off the bat, the smell is way
Jacob!
different than the original Hubba Bubba.
It's clear, and I assume there's no sugar
But
in
it
this.
smells like a bubble gum. It's
clear?
Ghost Energy drink, and that's 000. There's about 300 milligrams of caffeine in it, though, so be careful.
Smells like shit.
Okay, how do you know what that smells like, weirdo?
Oh,
Because
it doesn't smell like
It
bubble.
smells like a gum, but not Hubba Bubba. You can tell there's a gum smell there. They're trying. It's a strawberry gum.
Smells like strawberry.
Yeah, a strawberry. for
Chemical
sure.
strawberry.
It's very
though.
intense.
Hubba Bubba is holy shit. Holy shit.
It's very sour.
I get a Hubba Bubba hint.
Yeah.
Like when I'm chewing the Hubba Bubba, it's what this tastes like.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
No, I would rather actually lick whatever that is between my toes.
This is
than
Bubblicious.
drink
We keep
this.
saying Hubba Bubba. This is Bubblicious.
Right.
Oh my goodness. It doesn't
it's
quite
different.
taste like a cough medicine.
It's
I'll tell you.
horrible. It's sour.
It tastes like cough medicine.
It's
a little bit.
chemically.
I kind of get that, but it's not.
It's a 1.
It tastes like strawberry Tylenol.
There's no bad aftertaste. I can say that.
Because the kids have strawberry Tylenol in the closet, and this tastes exactly like it.
There's no bad aftertaste because the horrible front taste doesn't go away.
What do you give it and why, Pappa
It's
J?
a 1. It sucks.
Okay.
I give it a 3.
Oh.
This fucking guy. You'll take this over the...
I'll take that over that other bubble.
Really?
You're
Yeah.
insane.
That tastes way better.
There's
No,
nobody
this
sitting
tastes
here
like
that's gonna...
medicine.
There's nobody in the world gonna agree with you.
This
No.
probably tastes good with vodka.
You're so full of shit.
It's probably a good mixture.
It tastes like
Oh,
vodka.
it's probably a great mixer.
Vodka.
Oh, he's dumping in his banquet of
Yeah.
beers.
I'll pour in my Coors Banquet in there, just like I did with the last one, Bazooka Bubblegum.
Yeah.
It tasted funky when I mixed it. That's why I didn't give a score on it. The beer mixed with the Bazooka. But I don't know. So Pappa J, you gave it a 1. Eric gave it a 3. Any specific reason?
It just tastes better. It's
No.
Crisper?
No.
Cleaner?
Better. You're such a liar.
Less chemically?
no, it's chemically, but it tastes better.
Just making sure you weren't lying.
No, there's no way. There's no way it tastes better.
What about you, Kaylin?
I would never buy this ever. It's probably a 2. It tastes like the girl's medicine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like if I had to take medicine and it tastes like this, I wouldn't mind it, but I wouldn't drink a whole can of it.
I agree. It's something I wouldn't buy again, but right up front, as soon as it hits your face, you're like, oh, there's the Bubblicious. That's what it is. My mouth is watering because you're just chomping on this bubble gum. And I feel like if it was a solid form, I could continuously chew it. But in a liquid form, it's almost too much.
Is it sugar free though? Because that's the big
Yes.
difference between Bubblicious and actually
Yes.
this.
If you look at the back, it says 000.
Yeah, so it's got fake sugar in it.
Yeah, it's got.
Where Bubblicious has real sugar.
Yeah. It's a sugar cube. It's gummy.
Did you guys taste test these on the show?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, these are amazing.
What'd you just try?
The Fruity Pebbles candy bar. Oh my god.
Before we move on and get your, I guess,
my
quick
God.
review of the other 2 snacks, I'm going to give this a 3 as well. The Bazooka was on point. I think we were set up for failure when we tried that one first because now I'm expecting all the sodas to be just as reminiscent as that Bazooka bubblegum. Kate,
Right.
what did you try over there? You tried the Fruity Pebbles chocolate bar and the
Oh
Kit
my
Kat
God.
strawberries?
10 out of 10.
Thank you. Thank you.
The Fruity Pebbles candy bar is probably one of my favorite things I've ever eaten.
Right.
Oh,
Thank
man.
you.
The Kit Kat was pretty good. I'm just not like a huge Kit Kat person. But I love white chocolate, so I love the Fruity Pebbles one. That's 10 out of 10. Kit Kats, I would give 4 out of 5.
So what do we think? It's going to be a hard one today because we gave a lot of good scores. Each of us were up and down on different things as far as snack time goes. We tried the Fruity Pebbles, a chocolate bar, white chocolate bar. We tried the Japanese strawberry Kit Kats that were shaped
I
like
think that's
little
the winner.
squares. And then we tried the Bazooka bubblegum soda. And then we tried the Bubblicious strawberry soda. What are we saying is the MVP for today?
The
Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles bar.
Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, buddy.
I think
Snack time.
I think I'm gonna have to agree because we all gave that the overall general the highest score of the night.
10 out of 10.
Holy crap! What a snack time, guys! Thank you so much, Caitlin,
That was
for
a good
joining.
one.
You can sit on the rest of the show if you want. We just needed your expertise knowledge because I know you are a bubblegum connoisseur.
Oh, you're welcome.
What would you say your favorite bubblegum is out of all time? Number 1.
My absolute favorite, Big League Chew watermelon. And then my second favorite.
Watermelon?
Yeah, watermelon.
All right.
It's very good. And my second favorite is the bubblegum Easter eggs that come out at Easter in the little carton.
Ooh.
Those are my second favorite.
Yeah. What about the little gumballs that you put in the little gumball machines?
You know what? Those are iffy
delicious.
because when they're fresh, that's great.
Right,
I've cracked
right.
a tooth on a number of those thinking it was going to be
That's
fresh.
true. That's true.
And sometimes the flavor is amazing in those when they're soft and you can.
Right.
But if they're too
They're
hard,
what?
they freaking. Yeah, I like when they're soft. soft.
That's the best.
Shut up.
Damn, she hates me.
Today I hate him. That's the truth.
In the doghouse.
Well, yeah, I guess. I don't know even know
You're
what
trying
I
to
did
butter her
wrong.
up with bubble gum. Is that what's
No,
going on?
well, she has expert opinions. So regardless of whether she hates me or loves me right now, I feel like her opinion matters.
That's true.
That's true. That's
What?
true.
I'm saying my opinion matters.
Okay, it does. It does. Do you want to stick around for the show, or you want to roll out? It's up to you.
I have to help the girls finish their gem art, I think.
All right. Well,
We're almost
you do
done.
you. So
what are you guys talking about next?
Well,
we got nostalgia. We got some sort of challenge coming along where I've got to.
I don't know if you want to stick around, Caitlin, but if you want, you're more than welcome to. And when we come back, we'll find out whether she's here with us or whether Pappa J is going to accept or decline this challenge. So tune in.
Oh man,
What's up?
I just beat my last video game.
What do you mean you beat your last video game?
Yeah, I just beat Super Mario, Donkey Kong Country. I mean, I beat them all.
Are you sure you've beat them all?
Well, no.
Well, you know what you need to do? You need to get yourself down to Fallout Games in Tempe, North Phoenix, Paradise Valley, or the Mesa location. They specialize in all the old school video games. Or you can go to falloutgames.net and see what they got online as well. But it's best to go to the store location. You get the whole experience. They even got Legos.
Oh, geez, thanks. I'm going now.
This is your boy, Thugnificent, the IZW Heavyweight Champion, homie. Go ahead and support my boys, Big Lip Radio, homie. All right? Peace.
Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's our second favorite segment of all time, which is why we're still continuously doing it.
Yeah.
And we like to call that segment Nostalgia. For those of you who don't actually listen before the topic comes on, Nostalgia is where I like to come up with one clue.
One clue.
About 40 seconds long.
For about 90 seconds.
And all you guys got to do is guess the name of that game and go to all our social media, type that name of the game anywhere, and that's at Big Lip Radio. Twitch, Instagram, TikTok. We're all over Facebook, YouTube. It don't matter. You can guess it here in the chat. I ain't gonna tell you because you have 1 week to guess the name of this game. But first,
that's a long time.
You got. I'm telling you, you got a full 7 days to figure out the name of this game. And there's apps out there. Oh shit! There's apps out there that let you know the name. You just gotta download it because you can upload your audio, and it's like, oh hey, dumbass, it's this game.
But, have you seen that commercial, by the way, for Alexa, where everybody's sitting around doing nothing, and then this insanely super hot chick goes, Alexa, what is this? Then it starts.
9 minutes from the movement by XGC.
It guessed where, yeah, I get.
Wow. And so anyway, that chick is super hot, man.
She is. But we're not any of those chicks, but don't worry, we got prizes to give away, unlike that hot chick. So it kind of makes
got
up,
no prizes.
It kind of makes up for unattractiveness. But let's go ahead and review last week's clue. You didn't guess this last week, Pappa J.
I don't think I got it, no.
I don't know how you couldn't have played this game.
I have no idea.
Nostalgia.
You have zero idea what that game is, Pappa J?
Right.
How could you not know? Any idea, Eric?
Nope.
Nobody guessed it last week in the chat live, so I guess I'm gonna have to just go ahead and give it away. This is called Barbie Supermodel.
What?
Yes.
How am I supposed to know that?
This
was
game
your
is
favorite
a.
game back in the day.
It's on the Sega Genesis. I have sitting to your right.
That is true.
The kids play it all the time. It says Barbie Supermodel is one or two player multi educational action video game that allows the player to play as Barbie. It was released from Sega Genesis for the Sega Genesis, SNES, and MS-DOS in 1993. Crazy, dude. Who would have thought? I figured you would have gotten that game spot on.
Sure.
Hey, but don't worry. I have a brand new one for you guys that didn't guess his last one, so there's always an opportunity for you. Remember, you got 5 days. All you got to do is go to all our social media at Big Lip Radio. It's funny.
Right.
Whenever I say our social media, it kind of pops up on our screen there. It's weird. I didn't do that on purpose. It was just like that. So let's go ahead and listen to this brand new clue. Now, I might, depending on whether anybody in the studio knows this or not, give it up this week. Because
is it a hard one?
I'm very curious. Let's go ahead and listen first and see. I'll determine.
Got it. No, you don't get it, Pappa J?
I've heard it a million times.
Dude, you're lame if you don't know this one.
Oh, duh.
About time.
Grab those hearts, by the way, to refill your health lightsaber, dummy. Let the hearts get away.
Yes, if you guys think you know the name of this game, go to all our social media, type the name in there. It doesn't matter if it's on a current post randomly. You can DM us, and what I'll do is I'll hook you up with a prize from the Big Lip Radio prize vault. Now, I'm not going to reveal it because I feel like you guys all know it. So it's easy enough out here.
Easy, right.
I figured if it was hard enough, you guys wouldn't get it. But we got a couple guesses in the chat. What do you think it is, Pappa J? I'm not going to tell you yes or no. Go ahead and say the whole thing.
I believe it was Duck Hunt. I believe it was the Nintendo version, NES.
What about you, Eric?
Yeah, Duck Hunt, NES.
So, and then Slay Zombie also says Duck Hunt. So if you guys think it's Duck Hunt,
did I win?
Go to all our social media and type that name in there. But I got a brand new game that's about 4 weeks old now that we're going to play because I'm trying to ramrod it down your throats.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for Guess That Jingle.
Guess that jingle.
I just said that.
Uh-oh.
Yes, this game is way different than Nostalgia, right? Nostalgia's
Way
where
different.
I got one clue of a video
One
game,
clue.
and you got to guess the video game, right? Go to all our social media. This game is way different because I have one clue of an old jingle that's about 30 seconds long.
About 90 seconds or so.
And you don't get the opportunity to go guess and win a prize yet. This is just for us in studio because I'm still trying it out. We're getting good reception on it, getting good feedback. So eventually this is probably going to replace Nostalgia. But I love it too much and I just can't quite kick Nostalgia out yet. So we're going to do them both. Now, for you in studio, this is your big chance right now.
Right.
This is why you also want to DM us and find out how you can get involved in the show.
To be a member of the studio.
Yes, because you will have a chance to win a prize here and nobody else can. But you guys were watching or chatting with us. You can go ahead and give your clues or your answers, and it might help these two gentlemen out here. When I say these two gentlemen, I mean Pappa J and the boss. So are you two ready?
Yeah.
And there's prizes at stake here. There's prizes.
Right.
You'll get to pick a prize from the prize wall, all right?
All right.
Or I might just give you a prize that I think is deemed necessary.
You
So
might give me a disc to a prize I won 3 weeks ago.
I like to review old company jingles. You're sick,
Right.
Old company jingles. And
Right.
that's what this is. So if you think you know it, I guess raise your hand. Ready?
No little cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than. So kiss a little longer, stay close a little longer.
I haven't heard this in a
Hold
while.
tight a little longer, longer with and freshness lasts right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on while you chew it. Say goodbye a little longer, make it last a little longer. Give your breath long-lasting freshness.
Too big red.
Pappa J, since you were the first one to raise your hand,
Yeah.
what is this jingle?
It is chewing gum called Big Red. Spicy cinnamon flavor.
Yes, it was introduced in. You are correct, Pappa J.
Look at me.
It was introduced in 1975. That's 47 years ago.
I remember when it came out.
Big Red is a cinnamon flavored chewing gum introduced by the William Wrigley Jr. Company in 1975. It was available in the United Kingdoms, Ireland, and then brought to the United States. Long-lasting fresh breast is its tagline.
Long-lasting fresh breast?
Oh, I love fresh breast.
Long-lasting fresh breast.
We didn't get that in the U.S.
Yeah, fresh budding breast.
They just said fresh breath. There must have been
Slay, we got a war going on here between Slay Zombie and himself. He says, fuck, guess that jingle, Team Nostalgia. And then he said, guess that jingle is worse than F or N. Remember that game show?
He is wrong. I'll tell him that
Remember
now.
when Slay Zombie was in the studio last week? He's like, oh, I thought we were playing F or N, right?
Right.
Oh
he
my
came prepared.
gosh.
This stands for fun or not.
The jingle did not say Big Red at all, did it?
No.
Okay, we'll play it back just to
No,
make
you
sure
got 'em
because
all.
he says play it back in the chat.
When did it say it?
I don't know.
He's probably going to
cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than.
So kiss a little longer, stay close a little longer, hold tight a little longer. Longer with that freshness lasts right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on. While you chew it, say goodbye a little longer. Make it last a little longer. Give your breath long-lasting freshness.
Too Big Red.
See, that's what he probably heard last time is because Eric did the same thing he did last time.
Right.
It said Big Red. It doesn't say nothing, Slay Zombie, but I appreciate your enthusiasm. We're going to keep this in here.
Your brain just
But
put
we'll
it
keep
there.
them both. We'll keep them both. Don't worry.
Yeah, you're a loser.
Pappa J, since you won,
I won.
I need you to grab me a beer from the fridge.
Oh, okay.
That's what you won is you won a prize?
That's your prize. That's your prize.
Is it Coors Banquet?
No, I'm just kidding. I got an actual prize for you. And now you cried almost early when I gave you a little surprise. I'm kind of worried about what this was going to do.
Uh-oh.
Papa J.
Well, you already have something picked out? What the? Oh, my God. I was just listening to an interview. DX, the Elite Series from WWE True FX Life-like Details, the Road Dogg.
Now, you have two of those tonight, right?
Yes.
You got two of those frickin' things tonight.
Is this your allowance you're spending?
Yeah. Could there be? Yes, it is, but could there be a third?
Could there be a third? Could there be a badass Billy Gunn? That's
or
the
maybe a
question.
Triple H, or maybe a Shawn Michaels. I mean, you got two of the three. Let me see that one real quick so I can show the camera what you won for playing Guess That Jingle. And these are just like some of the prizes you guys watching at home can win from playing Guess That Game. Nostalgia, I should say. Better off.
Oh,
Nostalgia.
my God.
So, yeah, you have two of those figures. It's the best, and I'm excited for you. Congratulations, and you earn those fair and square. It's not like you keep the bills on over here at the Tanner Studios, because you do. So, I do know there's another opportunity to win prizes, gents.
Oh, boy. Now my back's up against the wall.
There's another opportunity. Now, this might make you fight harder, Pappa J. A couple weeks ago,
Is he going to walk away with my Billy Gunn?
K-Dog
Is he going to walk away with my Triple H?
and myself took a stop at what's called Five Below, one of the stores here that you can get things for $5 and below, even though they
Right.
have things for $15 and below.
Right.
It's weird. We picked up a keyboard. One of the things we also picked up was what a lot of people can't really I don't think can taste now, because you still can taste them, but they don't understand or can't fathom the difficulty.
I just put it together.
The difficulty of what I'm about to present as a challenge. Now, we have here in front of me a big, long, maybe 2 to 3 foot tube of extreme sour warheads.
That's a nearly 2 foot tall tube of warheads. The real warheads, not the gummies, not the chews. This
None of
is
that.
the real hard jawbreaker style warheads. Am I correct?
Yes. It's
Oh,
the hard.
man.
It's the. I don't want to say the OG, because when Warheads first came out, it didn't say extreme sour hard candy. It just said sour hard candy.
They used to have a chart for how long you could keep one in your mouth.
Yes, and I don't see that chart on this bottle, but the assorted flavors are black cherry, lemon, apple, watermelon, blueberry, raspberry. Now, the challenge here, Pappa J,
God.
is I need you to give me a number.
All right.
A number of however many of these you think you can consume by the end of the show.
What do we have? 8 minutes until the regulation end of the show.
Of course, but we're willing to bend, especially because of something like this. Now, we're not willing to bend 30 minutes. Just keep that in mind, because that'll be a 2-hour goddamn podcast.
I think in 8 minutes, am I allowed to crunch them up?
You can, with your mouth,
You
yes.
mean to sniff them?
It can only be in your mouth. You can't crunch them up on the table
No.
and then dump them in powder-wise. You can chew them. You can. How many do you think you can put into your stomach by the end of the show?
3.
3? All right, cool. Here's the challenge. Go ahead and put 15.
15?
15. If you can put 15 down, you get to pick a prize from the prize vault.
There's no way I can put 15 of those
What
down.
about 10?
Are you insane?
What about you, boss man?
I won't touch them.
What? Have you ever tried them, boss man?
I hate them.
I'll give you a prize, too.
Don't you want a Triple H dolly?
Hell no.
What?
I mean, I got dollies, but... I got dollies. How many? So you said 3? It's got to be more than 3.
Can I look in the
Can
tube?
Can we
and
agree
not show
on
him?
10? You put 10 down by the time I'm done, because I have another little topic to go through while you're freaking going through these things. So hopefully it'll take your mind
10.
off. 10?
10.
You do
All right,
10?
let's try 10.
You do 10? All right. Now,
Let's try 10.
Here's the kicker.
There's the kicker.
If you can't get all 10, you got to give back one of the action figures.
Oh. And you get to pick which one, right, Z?
He does. I'll let him pick. Is you still good? You still good? You got
can do it.
10, baby.
You can do it.
Just 10. And I'll let you. How about this?
You don't know how sour these are, dude.
I do.
And they all got to be yellow ones?
He gets to pick his flavor. From the ones I dumped on the table, you can see there's yellow. I'll let him pick. He doesn't have to pick
10.
a different color. You got 10?
All right, man.
All right,
hold on.
You can chew them real quick. You can swallow them whole. You can let them sit in your mouth. However you seem fit. So either you finish all 10, give back.
Hey, there's only 9 here.
Hey, what about this
in
one
his
here?
hand, bro.
That doesn't count.
Look at you. You trying to cheat him out.
That's
So
a pregame.
while you're down in
Oh
these
my
things,
God.
I came upon an epiphany, Papa J.
All right, what's that?
I'm gonna eat some of these too, by the way.
You know, you
'cause they're
can't
super.
wince
Look at it.
You can't wince before you put it in your mouth.
Look at him. I noticed a trend with you.
Uh-huh.
You know, if you put them all in your mouth at once, it's not going to be that bad.
Listen, we'll just let him be in agony. Just let him deal with it. I'm
Let
gonna
him- let him
I'm
cry
gonna
it
talk to him like he's like he's here. I said, how many
Yeah,
times
I'm
can I say
here.
like? There's I pulled a yellow one. I'm about to just eat some for fun. There's a trend with you and women. Am I correct? You seem to have a negative image of women. Not being sexist, just in general.
I think women are fine as long as they stay in their lane.
You do? So then you'll agree that we can vote on women in Call of Duty?
No.
So women that win matches in Call of Duty, here, let me explain. When you win a match in Call of Duty at the not even win, just in general, at the very end of a match of Call of Duty, it gives you an option to pick between 3 people on your team, and you get to vote for them as an MVP. Papa J specifically says, I'll never,
if it's a female character, I will not vote for her.
Vote for a female. That one's sour. Holy shit.
Yeah, right. I ain't making it through 10. I'm in trouble.
It's coming. You might. Because that sourness, holy shit, literally lasts for 5 seconds.
No.
I'm kind of sweating. Could be hot in there. But not only that, Papa J, you've told me some pretty crazy jokes. Like, for example, I heard this one for you.
Uh-huh.
What do you tell a woman that has 2 black eyes?
Oh, I don't know. What do you tell a woman that has 2 black eyes?
Your answer to me was, you don't have to. You already told her twice.
That's
Right?
a classic.
Right.
Right.
Not only that, you gave a story last week on our show about, name something that you didn't know about me. And again, for the second time, because we already knew this thing about you. You were about to give us a story, and I was like, I can't wait to find out what I don't know about Pappa J.
Right.
No, you talked about how when you're banging your chick, you like to shove your forearm right in her throat.
Right in her throat, man.
And you even broke the podcast studio last week doing that.
I did.
And you
I
showed
broke
us how
the
you did it.
table. Right.
It's all aggressive behavior.
Yeah.
All aggressive. Would make one that doesn't know you think that you might be some sort of sexist. Not me personally, because I know you are.
Right, because you know me. I love women.
You know he is.
Because I know you are. There's no question.
You know I
here.
love women.
There is no goddamn question here. I know you're
I
sexist.
love women.
I have recently.
No one better to clean the table and the dishes and the laundry than women.
I feel
They're
like
the
you hold
best.
some sort of resentment to women. Now, do you think you would feel the same? Not necessarily you hate them, but there's some sort of resentment there. Maybe from a past trauma, past tragedy. I'm not talking about you were raped by a woman. None of that crazy stuff. But But maybe there was something from the past that made you feel this way towards a woman, because you're the only one that expresses this kind of anger, and every chance you get free opportunities, you tend to talk about a woman being punished somehow. Am I wrong, boss man?
Are you thinking he needs counseling? 'Cause
No.
That sounds right.
Women don't belong in war. That's not a bad thing.
But in a video game?
Doesn't matter.
What about Fortnite?
Gives them
Would you
weird.
pick a woman character in a video game? Why?
I'm a dude.
Can I ask you why?
I'm a dude.
Okay, you're a dude, but
Right.
in Phantasy Star Online, there was a one of our favorite games in the Sega Dreamcast. There was a selection for a female character, and you could be her, but she had the quickest stat. She was like quick.
Right.
Her agility is way up there, so that would give
Right.
you a reason to pick a female character.
Right.
Is that logical? Like, would you pick a female
I would
character?
never pick a female character.
If you were into speed and you were looking for the fastest character, would you pick that other guy or the fastest woman character?
I'd pick the fastest dude character.
It says, Slay Zombie says, Jared, the kind of guy to assault women, then go to the hospital after eating a jalapeno.
What?
Slay Zombie went to the hospital after
Yeah.
eating a jalapeno.
A pussy.
I mean, I saw him beat his chick while he was here. He grabbed a handful of boob. I saw that in
You
my
did?
living room. I saw it with my own eyes.
Damn.
And then she didn't flinch because they're in love. You know, that's what happens. And like, if I did that to my wife, she'd probably smack the shit out of me.
Right.
So, either way, they're young and in love. But Pappa J, I recently recall a story. Now,
there we
before
go. I
I
got
get
a
into this story, do you think you're sexist?
That's a two-folded answer.
Okay, go ahead.
I believe men and women are different. I believe because men and women are different, you'll have a different standard for men than you would for women. Sometimes that's good for the chick.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, a 15-year-old daughter, you would give a smartphone to. A 15-year-old son, no sir.
Now, why?
Oh, because he's going to use it for porn.
Okay.
What do you think she's going to use it for?
Well, first of all, no one's taking it to their room regardless.
She's going to be the one posting the porn.
I was thinking that. Like,
No, because if she's...
Have you seen Instagram?
Yes, but if she's your daughter or my daughter, maybe Late's daughter, but I'm not real sure. They've never been traumatized. So there's not going to be any of that kind of behavior. Because that's the kind of behavior traumatized girls do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So...
well, around this guy, I mean.
So... yeah, there's a double standard. Guys get to stay out till 11. Chicks better be home by 9. See, when you have a boy, you only got to worry about one penis. When you have a girl, you got to worry about all of them.
Haven't you learned to
you know what? Weirdly enough, that makes sense.
You got to spay or neuter your kids, man.
That makes,
Right.
that makes a lot of sense. If it's a guy, you just got to worry about one. If it's a girl, you have to worry about them all.
All of them. Right. Right.
Now, I feel like there's a lot that can contribute to this type of behavior when it comes to you. As far as, women belong in the kitchen. Women, when I rail them out, they deserve my forearm in their throat.
Yeah.
Women don't deserve to be voted for on Call of Duty.
Nope.
A couple other ones that we talked about. But I remember your sister, the one that died.
Okay. Well, again, which one?
Okay, so your sister, you absolutely hate your sister,
You
right?
gotta make sure he doesn't palm it.
You love your sister because she's your family, but you hate your sister because she's a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
No. I love my sisters. Both of them.
Well, one, it's not
Just
your-
like I love my mama.
Okay.
And my mama's a woman, and she raised me.
When you were young, you
Single.
had to work in the cafeteria in high school.
Right.
And help your mama
Wait,
pay
wait,
for bills,
wait,
right?
I think he just rubbed off the powder.
It doesn't matter. Just put it in your mouth and chew it.
He's like,
Do it. It's the easiest way I figured out. So,
oh my God.
not only did you
Like I
have
said,
to
if
help
you
your
just put
mother,
all these in your mouth
your
at once, it's not
father
gonna be so
had
bad.
left, so I feel like you'd have a real issue towards men, but that doesn't seem to be the case. You resent the women more than you do the men.
just swallow it.
I remember your sister, the one that's not here right now,
Right.
my mother that passed away years
Right.
ago. She was telling me a story that I think is the cause of all of your woman hatred here, and the fact that you don't think they can be in video games
Wait.
or be voted for or
this-
be anywhere other than the kitchen making a sandwich or with a forearm in their throat.
In the bedroom. Right.
Yeah, right.
Is this the one that begins with T?
No, this is my mother.
Oh.
This is my mother. He knows she's not here right now. I just said that 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, keep up.
She told me a story about how when you were younger and in maybe middle school or junior high, somewhere along there, you guys used to ride the bus. And there was always a girl that used to pick on you constantly, nonstop. different scenarios throughout the day, not even just on the bus. But I remember my mother telling me that one day this girl got off the bus and my mother beat the living shit out of her for you. Look at him. So I just saw it. You're like, oh, how did he know? So I feel like because of this, is this a true story, number one? Maybe not.
Okay.
Maybe not in the way I said it.
Your memory is faulty. Let me fill in the details.
Okay.
There was this chick.
Okay.
And I already understood the inferiority of women by this time, so this wasn't the cause of it. But there's,
oh my God.
There was this
How
chick.
old were you?
Oh, 16?
Okay.
And her name was Michelle. I can still remember her name. Now, this chick was smoking hot, and she was one of the girls that I never got bullied by a girl.
The chat's saying Pappa J got bullied by a girl.
Let me explain this.
She turned him down.
She was smoking hot,
Yeah.
and she was the kind of girl that would let you put it in a bad place, right?
Like the sewage?
Right,
Okay.
right. So, okay.
And you don't mix sex with sewage.
Now,
Maybe that's the other reason why. Holy shit.
So anyway, I was hanging out with her and this other guy in the apartment complex named Dan. And we were getting stoned lit like a motherfucker, right?
Uh-huh.
At this point, my mama, your grandma, didn't even know I smoked cigarettes, right?
Ooh.
Right?
Ooh, no.
And then what do they do?
This was back in 1972?
What do they do?
Yeah.
As soon as I'm hired a motherfucker, Bretsky's not home, so I got nowhere else to go. They kick me out. They say, hey, you gotta go.
Okay. You
Oh,
smoke and
fuck.
roll. You even heard of that? Smoke and roll?
Well, the problem is I got nowhere to roll except for home where Mama is.
Well, that's why you got Visine, right? Did they have those back then?
Dude, my eyes cash out.
I know. You're a Smith. It's
so
easy to figure out.
And so totally, there's no Visine in the world.
I had to find out the hard way as well.
Right.
They don't go away.
No, Visine
Some
ain't
people
gonna do
smoke weed and their eyes don't get all glossy and red. Ours get squinty, glossy, and
You
red.
didn't have Pocky chips back then to say, oh, I just ate a...
What the fuck?
Actually, no, there were no Pockies back then.
Holy crap.
You know, the ultimate fire chip?
So, I went home, and I remember sitting there watching wrestling.
Oh, the best.
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday, right? And I'm watching TBS wrestling.
Yeah.
And just stoned her the motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
And my mom going, are you okay? Yeah,
no,
Mom,
I fucked up.
Yeah, Mom, I was just really, really tired, man. Yeah,
Man.
I was up really late.
Yeah.
And there's Lori. As soon as Mom goes into the bathroom, she goes in there. Who are you with? Who are you with?
Ooh.
So I was with
my mom. My mom
with,
told you.
Yeah.
Your sister said who are you with?
I was with Michelle and Dan.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna flash forward a couple of days, undetermined amount of days.
Uh-huh.
Lori, who always used to get in trouble,
Mm-hmm.
she used to like to come home, grab Mom's smokes, and hand them out to her friends, right?
So she was a troublemaker?
So, at this point in her life, when Mom was at work, she was locked out with no keys. And so she would just hop the wall into the balcony.
Yeah.
And just sit there and wait for Mom to get home.
All right.
So she's sitting there waiting for Mom to come home. And along comes Michelle, right?
Oh, your best friend.
And
Your best
Lori
friend.
hops over that wall, confronts her, and Michelle, of course, terrified.
Yeah.
Oh no! I'm sorry. No, I didn't really mean to. I didn't realize. I didn't think. Blah blah blah. It'll never happen again. I'm sorry. She was okay. She actually satisfied. So Lori turns around to walk back over to the wall, and Michelle goes, "Bitch." Uh-oh. Lori turned around, took her down with a takedown, grabbed her by her hair, and pounded her head into the sidewalk until she was no longer awake.
I feel like there's a part of this story that's not making a little bit of sense.
It doesn't.
So you went over to this girl's house named Michelle with another dude. You're a friend of yours, a dude friend.
Friend of hers.
A friend of hers who
Right.
was a dude, nonetheless.
Yeah.
And you guys smoked weed, came back, and your sister, my mom, decided to beat her ass because she got you high after she called.
Because she
under her
got me
breath.
high and then sent me home where I'd get caught.
I feel like
her
there's
whole
more.
thing was to get me caught being high.
So she was bullying you.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you
You
call
say
it bullying.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know if you call it bullying, but yeah. So that's what the deal was.
Oh my gosh! So I feel like a lot of your resentment towards women stem from not only just that scenario, but a couple others we decided to figure out along this way. Now you probably told your sister, my mom, "Hey, I don't need you to stand up for me. I could beat her ass myself, right?"
I didn't want to beat her ass.
You could have beat her friend's ass. Why was it all focused on her? There was a dude there too.
Oh yeah, but he didn't have no weed. He was just a loser. He didn't have nothing.
Is there any other stories where
she
girls...
used him because he had a car?
I need you to be 100% honest right now, because I can find these things out. There's still a sister alive.
Right.
And one that hates you, so she'd be willing to give that shit up to me.
She doesn't have anything to give up.
Maybe not now because she's like 94 years old. But either way, she's got memories and stories, which she lives and hangs tightly to. Is there anything else you want to get?
Nope, that's it.
That would have to do with women.
No, men are men, women are women, and that's just the way
I feel like you helped out a lot of these women through your youth because you were supporting your mother.
Well, it doesn't mean I don't like women.
No, but you think they belong somewhere, but meanwhile, you're the one that belongs somewhere and clearly working in a cafeteria.
Well, I was 13. It was the only job I could legally work at the age of 13.
I guess my next question would be, who gave you the thoughts of where women belong in here and that belongs there? Was there somebody that was like a role model dude that you look up to that you were like, hey, he's right, I'm going to follow that? Was it like Sean Hannity? Like, who was it?
No.
Rush Limbaugh?
No, it's just natural. It's just natural.
Because I kind of
You're born with it.
I kind of feel like we need to protect women at the same time, but you're busy trying to put your forearm in their neck while you're banging them out.
And
you're giving them black eyes after you told them twice already.
She's making pancakes with my forearm in her throat. She's protected.
Everybody in the chat saying Big Pappa J got beat up by a girl.
I did not get beat up by a girl. That is unacceptable.
You're getting your ass kicked by these warheads, Pappa J.
No, you're going to have to take the road dog guy
he's only
back.
at number 2. He's going to lose both of them.
I can't do it. I can't do a third one.
You just got to swallow them.
Needless to say, you obviously care about women because you have a house full of them. You have, 4 women in your house and 3 dudes?
Right. And sometimes women come out on top in the double standards. Sometimes the guys come out on top.
That's right. You don't think women belong in war?
No, women don't belong in war.
Let's dive into that just for a second because I feel like just saying that makes you sound misogynistic and sexist. So women don't belong in war. Why?
Well, one, they're not as physically capable as men.
Okay, that sounds sexist.
It's true, though.
Okay, regardless of
facts. Blame God. God's sexist. He made him that way.
Okay.
Okay, it is what it is.
It's science, right?
Right, it's science. I mean...
I was hoping you'd say because women need to be at home taking care of the children while the men are away in war. Because men are not as capable of taking care of independent little small children as women are. Women are better at that than men. Could you agree?
That's true.
So women are there, or men are there for role models. Women are there to teach them what the fuck to do if they're by themselves. Right.
Women teach kids compassion.
Yeah.
Men teach kids discipline. Both are required.
I feel like that's where a lot of your basis comes from this. You just come off very sexist when you talk about it.
Well, it's just true. I just speak true.
Well, there was no man to raise you essentially because your father had passed away from cancer and mine was never around. So women were all that raised us, Pappa J.
And I spent my whole life looking for a male role model, of which Liquid Larry was one of them.
Do you feel Liquid?
That's true.
I believe you. Dallas was one of my role models, one of my mother's many boyfriends. Do you feel like any woman from our family could have joined the military and just done just as well as us? I feel like my mother could have, based off the stories you've told me and based off how I known her when she was alive.
No, because
they don't belong, but do you think they could have survived?
Bottom line, if push come to shove, I mean...
No,
I'd have beat my sister's ass.
Well,
she'd have got her ass.
I feel like my mother could have done 20 pull-ups with a cigarette in her fucking mouth, and done 200 sit-ups after the fact. Does that make sense? I feel like your grandma or your mom, my grandma, could have done the same thing.
It's not.
She could have been beating us while she's doing one-arm pull-ups.
It's not that they're not tough and don't have characteristics of toughness. However, you know Opie.
Yeah.
Let's look at Opie, right?
Yeah.
Do you know Ronda Rousey?
Yeah.
Okay. Opie, in the physical condition he's in now, hell, even before he got back into shape, with no fighting training outside of the Marines, If Ronda Rousey were to step up to Opie, he'd rip her fucking head
I don't
off.
think so.
I do.
I feel like she would have whooped my ass, Opie's ass, and your ass
You know
at the
what's
same
gonna
time.
happen? She's gonna turn the arm into the arm bar, and Opie's gonna do this and break the hold like that.
I don't know.
Because he's a dude, and he's a lot stronger than she'll ever be.
Maybe a random woman on the street, yeah, but I don't know about a woman who's been trained to fight for her whole entire goddamn life. That's hard to believe because the fact that she's still 165 pounds, and to lift 165 pounds with one arm and go is kind of unbelievable to me.
No, Opie,
how many pounds
have you
can
seen
you
her
throw?
put on her arm bar in real life? Not the wrestling arm bar, but the real arm bar.
Yeah, and break an arm. Yeah,
Right. It's requiring you to be unable to
curl more than a certain amount of
whatever it is she's holding on you.
Yeah.
She doesn't have enough strength to hold his arm down. He's
feel like
going to curl his
give
arm.
Opie 5 more years of training the way he is, maybe.
But let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Any tomato can in the back of the UFC locker room of similar training and health and age, the lowest
I see what you're
lowest tomato can in UFC would whoop her ass. Rip her head off.
To your point,
But I
men
do
are-
believe Opie would as well.
Men are competing in female sports now to this day as we speak,
Right.
and they are completely dominating.
'Cause they're pretending to be
transgender
chicks.
men
Right,
that
right.
claim to be women are competing, and they're completely dominating. So you might have a point to your argument here, but at the same time, I feel like Ronda Rousey could throw on a goddamn flak jacket and hold a rifle and shoot somebody in the goddamn face.
Right, but when you run out of ammo and you're looking...
I'm not going to go run up to these guys with guns and fight them. I'm going to run behind something, try to find more ammo, and shoot them.
I get it, but you don't say, hey, hold on. Quit running at me. I got to go find more ammo.
No, you run away and
you
get
hold
more
on
ammo.
right there,
you
and
run.
I'll be right back.
You retreat. You don't stay there.
Right.
A
And
dummy
meanwhile,
would stay there.
Your average chick can't run as fast as your average dude.
Oh, okay, I see what you're
especially with the same amount of weight on their back.
I feel like there's something we're not getting into with yourself. And
No,
without
it's
getting
just-
political and all kinds of other things we're going down right now, I feel like there's a bunch of things
There's
that make
nothing.
you think the way you are right now. So the fact that you can't finish all 10 of these warheads, I feel like
got
Ronda
to,
Rousey
too.
could throw all 10 in her mouth and swallow
She might
them.
be able to. Hey, notice I didn't say I could beat Ronda Rousey. Probably could, but I didn't say it.
Hey, before we decide to cut out at the end of today's show, Pappa J,
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a chance to redeem yourself.
I love redemption. Redemption stories are the best.
If you open up the rest of the warheads you have right now and fit them into your mouth, by the time I click the cameras off, I'll let you keep both action figures.
Do I have to keep them in my mouth?
Until I click the Big Up Radio ending. So I'm going to give you a brief description of the screen that you have to see. Now, we'll come back, but this is a screen. That's the screen you have to see before you pull them out of your mouth.
Oh, man, this is rough. This is eight warheads.
Hey, boss man, help him open them up. Yeah.
I don't know that 8 warheads have ever been consumed at the same time.
I don't know. I didn't say you have to swallow them. I didn't say anything. You have to keep them in your mouth. Yep, get a cup ready. You have to fit them in your mouth
God.
until the end of this
1,
damn
2,
show.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Until we come back, because when the music is over, you know, okay, I lied. I take that back. So not that screen. You have to see this screen
Yeah.
and then
yeah.
this screen, because you know how we blank out for that
Oh,
second
my God.
and then come back? No. You know what? You're right. Until you see that screen.
Let's
and
go
I'll,
for it.
and I'll tell you when I'm going to do it, because the music's going to fade and come back up. Don't listen to the music. Wait for the screen, okay?
I got to take off my headphones.
That's fine. You take them off.
This is a show that never ends.
Do you have them all open right now?
I got them all open. I
Let
got all
me
8
show
of
the
them.
camera. Show the camera. No. This one or this one. It don't matter. Oh, look. Oh, my God. Some of them are green, yellow. All right. Whenever
don't
you're
look
ready,
good, boys.
Pappa J, go ahead and dump those suckers in your mouth while I close out the show. Oh, my God. Look, I'm sweating just
I'm moving out of the splash
looking
zone.
at you. Oh, you'll get to keep both those action figures, the DX,
I'm doing this for the
wrestling
for the
Road
Dog.
and the China action
Doing
figures.
this for the Road Dog. Here we go.
Go ahead. Zenium says he could do 9, and Pappa J is a weenie. Don't
spit it out.
keep him in there yet. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, while you watch him panic and freak out, I'd just like to tell you to go to all our social media at Big Up Radio, and that includes Facebook,
Come on,
Twitch,
swish them around. Swish them around.
TikTok, Instagram. Don't take them out yet. What are you doing? all of this.
Oh, he's gotta blow his
Go
nose.
check us out. Like, subscribe. We stream live every Tuesday between the times of 5:30 and 6. All you got to do is hit your like, subscribe button. You'll get the notification.
Hey, I got a question. Wait.
What's that?
If he eats all these, does he get the next prize?
You know what? You're right. If he eats them all, he gets the next prize. But if
Yeah,
he spits
come
them out,
on.
he gets to keep his toys.
You can do it.
So
you can do it.
Make sure you go like, subscribe. We will be here next Tuesday. And if you didn't catch us live, you get to catch us on the podcast form the next day, which is Wednesday, the 20th, 7/20. This is the 213th episode. I appreciate you all for watching. Thank you so much for interacting in our chat.
Somebody offers $100 if you get those.
Remember, if you guess or participate in any of our games, you will win a prize from the Big Lip Radio prize vault. How are you feeling right now, Pappa J?
You're feeling good?
Is it sour? Or you can swallow it. What are you doing?
Yeah, just swallow them down.
Just swallow the spit. Don't spit it out.
Dude,
the show's not over.
I see the prize over here.
Don't.
Yeah,
So
the prize is worth it.
It's worth it. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we will catch you guys next Tuesday. Thank you. And like they always say,
hey, you know what?
Women in the kitchen, according to Pappa J.
You know, why don't we just do another segment?
No, we can't do another segment. We will catch you guys.
He's waiting on that screen. He's going to spit them out.
Next Tuesday. Peace.
$30 seconds.
Don't do it!
Dude, we get the prize right here.
Stop. No, not yet. Real quick, before I cut to that screen, Pappa J, this is show after show, before I cut to the ending, for real. How are you feeling? Can you say anything into that microphone? Don't. Is your tongue burning? Yes or no? Yes? His tongue's burning. All right. Thank you guys so much. You can see he's probably obviously going to win. He's doing a great job.
I think his teeth.
Was that a puke? That was a burp puke. There's a puke burp. Oh, let's go ahead and cut before he Ralphs all over in our studio. We will catch you guys for real next Tuesday. Thanks for tuning in.
His teeth are melting in his mouth.
All right, Pappa J. I had to hit that screen because I thought you were going to puke in the studio. It sounded like you were going to puke.
It sounded tink, 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 tink.
How you feeling right now? The show's still on. Everybody's watching us. We still got 6 viewers, man. It's more than what we've ever had.
Do you need something waxy to coat your tongue?
How you feeling, dude? Open up this cup. This is the bonus extra content just for you guys. Oh,
You don't want to do that.
Hey, you should put some cores in there.
Hey, if I put cords in here and drink it, can I take those 2 action figures forever?
No.
Why? That's disgusting. That came from your mouth.
Oh, God damn.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that means you only ate 2 throughout the challenge.
Yeah, you only ate 2.
Well, to be fair, I gave you a chance at redemption, so you get to keep your action figures, Pappa J.
Oh, my God.
How you feeling? You can say it in the mic. It's on. Everything's still
Oh,
on.
my God.
You were sweating. I see the bead dropping down your nose.
I know. I almost threw up.
I noticed you didn't mention the warning that was on this thing.
What did it say?
It says, warning, eating multiple pieces within a short time period may cause a temporary irritation or sensitivity, tongues and mouth.
Right, my tongue is jacked.
Was that a good challenge, though? You think you deserve those action figures?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Do you think you deserve a prize from the prize vault right now?
Yeah, man.
All right, go ahead and grab the
$5 is
lunchbox
$5.
down there. I feel bad for you. But I don't at the same time because you beat women. Go ahead and grab me that lunchbox. Let me see that sucker. I'm going to hold it up. Let's see what's in there. All right,
Anything good?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you broke it.
That's all right. There's a couple good things in
Dude,
there.
you put the Japanese version of Star Wars on there.
I did. All right, Pappa J, go ahead.
Oh, my God.
Go ahead and pick a couple or one thing. Just one thing. All right.
Oh, not that one. Put that one back.
Oh, you picked the thing right off the top. All right. I see what he's doing.
Because I'm out of strength.
What'd you pick?
Oh, Jet Moto 3.
Let me see that. Is the game in there?
Original PS1. Who knows?
Yes, this is the PS1 Jet Moto 3 game. We are big PS1 fans. Hey, look, the game's in there too.
Whoa.
Oh, you didn't bootleg it?
No, man. Because somebody's pulled, I think it was Pappa J, pulled Dave Mirra out of here for the Dreamcast.
Right.
And there's no game in it. So, hey. Thank you, Pappa J, for participating, being a true support here. I appreciate it. It wouldn't have been any.
Oh my God.
It couldn't have been any better. Let me just say that. You did a good job. Your head's all whiter than it normally is. Your face is a little different color.
That was good.
Eric, you ready for next week?
What?
Doing Warhead Challenge?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, nah. Come on.
I know. You know what? He was busy rooting against me, and he wouldn't even take one.
That's because I already know I don't like it.
I ate two, just like you did throughout the show. You guys can go hear that.
About that.
Like I said, thank you all for tuning in live. We really appreciate you. This is the real end of the show. And I guess with that being said, we'll catch you guys next Tuesday.
See ya.
Peace.